In that case, Lamp,
Yo.
what happened last time on Cheer Up?
Last time on Cheer Up, JJ threw one of his shoes into a lake. What'll happen this time on Cheer Up?
I love this game.
That shoe had it coming.
It was yours!
Exactly. Like, I would know whether or not it had it coming.
That's fair, I guess.
God, I just remembered how great this game is. So, where we last left our heroes. Generous use of heroes. When we last left our heroes, you guys were absolutely fucking exhausted. Just taking a load off. I believe Donna was making candied apples, was it?
Sure was.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but that is not where our focus will be at the immediate, because Isadora.
Ah!
You were and still are unconscious.
I wanged my knee pretty bad.
You wanged your knee super bad. Fortunately, the effects of Plastic Beach did like turn it back to normal, but it's not like your body understood that.
Yeah, no. It's not like someone could get horrifically wounded due to the effects of a stand and then after its defeat magically heal and be completely fine.
That would be absolutely ludicrous.
It happened.
Like that could happen. So we're not really going to be focusing on you. We're just going to be taking a quick peek into your restless mind.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, ooh is right.
Ooh. Small.
That's right, very small. Isadora, you are having a dream? Kind of. Oh, not really. Sort of. Usually if you have like a dream proper, then Apollo can hang out and talk with you and usually like sort of what's the word? Diffuse the situation from any horrific visions or weird nonsense. But today you're just here. You're here.
She starts to remember back. This was one of her. Oh God, yeah, no, it's starting to click. This was one of her best days. It's the day she finally earned her sleeping bag. No more hard cave floors for Isadora, she thought.
That's true. At this time, you were very small, not especially strong. Your primary job was to go around and make sure the lanterns were in an aesthetically pleasing position.
I have to place them far enough apart, or else, well, everybody gets really mad, and I'm not really sure why. But if I move them like this, then he points over there. Won't get mad at me. So, she continues adjusting and turning the lantern, actually smiling a little bit. This job is probably meaningless to anyone but herself.
That's most likely why you're doing it.
She takes a look around and remembers like the face of a lot of her former comrades and focuses in on this guy in particular.
Yeah, that is the mug of your superior officer. He probably has a last name, but he only ever went by Xanadu. He's sort of an obsessive type. Like, obviously there's like protocol and safety regulations and what have you, and generally when it comes to mercenary groups, they're kind of haphazardly thrown around. It's mostly a formality, but he takes it deathly seriously.
Understandable. A lot of me arranging the lanterns like this is to make him happy. Not that he'd ever really complain if they weren't in the right position. I could just notice because his eye twitches. She slings the sleeping bag over her shoulder and then scoots up. Boss.
He kind of breaks away from his conversation. Oh, hello, Isadora.
Hey, I was curious, you think... Okay, I know this isn't normal protocol, but you think I could get a little bit of a head start with breaking this baby in? She holds the sleeping bag up.
Hey, so his face is usually like very stone, very serious, but like he has a habit of like cracking smiles when you say things to him, especially things like that. Yeah, I'm sure that won't be an issue.
Ooh, okay. Thanks. And if I'm asleep, then I won't need this. She, reaches down and pulls out a circular, almost like tuna fish container. It's of some sort of horrible ham substance that she hands over. You gotta eat. You're still growing. Gotta get big and strong. Isadora is like 12.
Yeah, no, he kind of steps to intervene. Drops the can back into your possession. Like, oh, whoa, hold on. No, I think you growing's a little bit more important than me.
No, I don't think I'll get much bigger than this. I'm already at my peak optimal size. I can, like, crawl through holes. If I get shot at, I can hit the ground more quickly. If somebody swings a weapon at me, they'll probably swing over my head. Growing bigger would honestly be a problem. This is peak efficiency. She spins on her heel.
One of these soldiers, the ultimate weapon.
One of these soldiers, peak
The
efficiency.
ultimate life form.
One of these soldiers, peak efficiency, can't even pick up a backpack.
Isadora eyes the backpack to the side. Were she not already carrying the sleeping bag, she would show this guy what for. She's not reckless enough to attempt to pick up both a backpack and a sleeping bag at the same time. No. That would destroy her. Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I got my head still screwed on straight. None of the cave madness is setting in quite yet. And I think if I work out a little bit more, I can maybe absorb a little bit more of that kickback and actually be able to fire a rifle someday.
I'm glad to see you're aiming high. Also, the cave madness is not setting in thanks to the abundance of light. Gestures to the lanterns. That's on you.
She beams at him. Ooh, let me really quick. She adjusts this one just a tiny bit, noticing that one of its like little one of the little divots where the handle attaches is slightly off center, and she flashes him a thumbs up and then runs back over, thoroughly convinced that the job she's doing is very important.
Not that like in the moment or even upon retrospect do you really know if he was just humoring you or not. But in the moment, it sure looks like he's taking this extremely seriously. only now in your wizened, with your wizened years, do you recognize his very real amount of paranoia. You guys aren't even that deep in, and he's already obsessing over cave madness.
Understandable, so am I. I am also 12.
Xanadu himself isn't all that much older than you are. Like, he's like in the 18, 19 range. The two of you are by far the youngest people here. Although you by a very wide margin.
Like I said, you gotta grow up big and strong. You gotta grow your depressed mercenary beard like everybody else has. Looks at everybody else who's clean shaven.
This fucking game.
Not that I want to see you sad or anything. It's part of the look to me, you know?
It's an important part of it, isn't it? All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt your rest then. He starts to step away. Then he stops. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I will.
Oh. Yeah. What's up?
He starts digging around in one of these bags. The one that is decidedly his, the one that is filled with the most important shit.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, not the most important shit, like 1/4 of the most important shit. If you load it all on one guy and he suddenly combusts, that'd be really bad.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Isadora chills back a few feet, but definitely stands up on tiptoes, trying to see down, which counterintuitive also doesn't work. She mostly just stands a few inches away, craning like a moron.
He kind of, Xanadu kind of looks to the left, looks to the right, and then does like a small come here gesture.
She scooches over extremely fast.
High speed scooch.
Idiot.
You get in close, like, I was gonna save this for me, but, and he produces a candy bar.
Oh my god, is this real?
What do you mean, is it real? Of course it's real.
Like it's not okay. You were gonna.
Why did some he kind of focuses in with like a really intense stare. Why did some kids prank you by putting rocks in a candy bar wrapper?
I believe it was a stalactite or a stalagmite, whichever one fits inside a candy bar wrapper and breaks teeth.
Not gonna be either of them.
Isadora goes, uh-huh, and then picks at one of her teeth that is definitely chipped. I can have this. You don't want to eat it?
You know, I think I'll live without it.
But it's full of sugar and corn syrup and whatever things keep mercenaries running who need to stay awake and who don't have narcolepsy. She kind of mumbles.
Yeah, he's familiar with your problems. like don't worry about it too much.
Okay. I'm not worried. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Thank you. I'm kinda worried things will swing back in the other direction because I got a sleeping bag today and I also got a candy bar. That's just 2 good things in one day. That many good things don't happen. She smiles.
He smiles back at you. I can understand why you feel this way, but it's not always the end of the world.
Okay. Yeah, here, take this ham. She hands over the ham and then sort of scooches off. Thanks, boss. Thank you. She's like wandering away and stops every few feet and looks around and goes, thanks. Unfurls the sleeping bag, throws it over herself, bundles up immediately, and vanishes into a ball. She takes a while to fall asleep, but definitely covets the shit out of this candy bar. It's not one she'd be eating right that moment.
Yeah, you hold on, you bunker down with that candy bar, and surely, sure enough, the night. A night is a generous term for it. The designated time for sleeping when you are in a cave. But yeah, most of the others take their leave for the night, and then you fall asleep. You rest as well as you can, but you hear an odd sound. Your unit isn't the friendliest, but they don't tend to get into fights very often. But it definitely sounds like someone's getting in a fight, and it sounds like it's Xanadu.
But, boss? She, like, stirs, eye peeking open.
Look, I'm telling you, man. Like, I something weird happened. Keep it down. Keep it down. Everyone will think you've gone mad. All right, just keep it in your pocket. No, I'm telling you, it went from being 1 penny to 2. Chauncey. You probably just had 2 pennies in your pocket. But it's not that simple, man. No, really, it is.
I'm dying. Isadora in her sleeping bag peeks one of her eyes out, and she lifts the sleeping bag up, a great canopy over her head, shadowing her. She's staring out, her pupils dilating for a second. But what if it was 1 penny to begin with? What could it mean if it were 2.
What would it mean if Chauncey had 2 pennies?
What would that mean?
So I super thought you called him Chaunson.
I like that too.
That's his full name.
Yeah,
Chauncey Chaunson.
Johnson. No, it's Chauncey is short for Chaunson. Yeah, it's a very common name. Listen.
So out of universe, this exchange is hilarious because we all understand the implications. However, in universe, this event was horrific because it represented the start of an absolutely grotesque downfall.
Which is why it was a punchline.
Isadora sort of stirs, like eyes peeking open, still blurry-eyed. Looks around the room, notices her dog still like next to her, still alive. Takes a look around, rubs the sleep from her eyes. I woke up in a bed. Dog's still here. I think today went pretty well. That's oh man, I got to hang out with Donna all day. Got a good meal. That's 3 good things. Pops down. Oh, that many don't happen.
Not without some karmic balance.
She slowly opens the door. What is happening here? Is he just on the ground?
Oh yeah, JJ wanted Jack to have the couch, so he just went to sleep on the floor, as I recall.
Isadora, extremely ready for something to be wrong now that 3 good things have happened, jumps backwards, puts herself in the corner, bracing either side, half like a foot or 2 up the wall, and looks down at him, ready for him to be a corpse.
Rush just walks in and starts barking at Donna.
Donna is still caramelizing some apples. Just, oh, that's right. You probably get hair to here. She turns around. Can you not?
Rush barks once and now is confused that she can hear again.
I'm so. One day I'll learn. I can't. I'm so sorry.
Isadora, like, army crawls her way over. Donna!
Oh, you're awake. Good. How you feeling?
Wait, their attack?
Well, they were, but they're fine now,
over?
I guess. Yeah, they were in the park and they met up with minor threat and some other guy.
Isadora rises back up to her feet. She's clearly not in panic mode or anything. She just, like, looks around, looks at JJ. Why does he sleep like a corpse?
To be fair, if you'd seen them before we started patching them up, yeah. It was pretty rough, honestly.
I could draw a chalk outline around him and this place would look like a murder scene.
Why would you do that in my home?
Honestly, that's just... yeah, that's where my brain goes. She says and just sits down.
All right.
Probably already does look especially dead because there's light in here and a dog that will randomly start barking and never stop. JJ took his coat off and like spread it over his face, so it looks like when your comrade is dead on the beaches of Normandy and you put your cloak over him as a sign of respect.
Isadora looks down at her cloak, remembers looks down at her coat, remembers all the people who died. Similar position.
Are you okay?
I'll never forget you, Chansonello.
I'm
The
sticking
second.
with Johnson. No, I'm despite being me, I'm doing pretty good. My knee feels like it wasn't hurt to begin with. I think the shock of seeing myself lose my entire leg was enough to put me out for a while, but I'm actually feeling pretty good right now.
That's
What?
good. Huh. Donna looks at her own leg and then puts the apples in the bowl.
Yeah, you sure deleted those. So, like, I deleted those, but
Yeah, don't,
so
don't you blame me.
I will blame you. How dare you? Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and find those. You keep talking.
So you said they met up with Minor Threat in the park, and can I have one of these?
Of course.
Yeah, you can have this one.
Now delete it.
You should. Cool. Holding it up to her mouth.
Yeah, don't worry. That's one of the elder batches. She looks over at the I was gonna call it the onion, the oven, and there's still some more caramel being completed, and in the bowl of fully prepared, she has about 8. I'm probably gonna be making more.
You notice that Isadora takes it, but like very cautiously and slowly picks at it.
You never had one?
Oh no, no, I've had one of these before. Yeah, no, they're good. She's just very, just working her way around the outside, very slowly eating it, and then actually pulls out from her pack what appears to be a brown paper bag, drops it in it, and then returns it to her goods.
Right. So she sets down the rest of the apples and then goes back to preparing more. I'm not entirely sure what's on our agenda today. Probably go and chat with what was her name?
Majestic.
Majestic, the gamer.
JJ from the depths of his look, the gamer.
Also, today is like a relative term. It's still the same name.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So, well, maybe looks at the boys. Maybe tomorrow. It's they're still pretty banged up, and I didn't really get a chance to bring them to the hospital. I kind of wanted to, and then they just kind of crashed.
They don't. Do you think the hospital can really help people with like stand-related injuries? I'm honestly curious because I haven't had the money to go myself.
Donna, from your first-hand experience, there's literally only so much they can do.
I mean, they can help, but depending on what it is, probably not.
She like slowly stands up and then like takes a look at both of them. Would it be weird if I just went outside and sat in the rain?
No. Have at it.
Isadora, without waiting for further confirmation, walks directly outside and just sits in the rain.
Rush comes out onto the porch and is baffled by the fact that rain makes noise.
Oh, no! I'm sure this fucking dog heard rain before. I doubt it came out and was like, what is this? My water bowl everywhere?
This fucking dog doesn't know anything. This dog's never seen Christmas before.
Tell me, Sky, why do you cry?
Isadora attempts to pet her wet dog in the rain. The dog is having very none of it.
Yeah?
She sits down and probably spends the rest of the night outside.
Yeah, no, you guys waste your collective night away, taking the opportunity to get some well-deserved rest.
Yeah, holy shit.
You guys have kind of been through a lot today.
I mean,
think
yeah.
at some point, JJ wakes up, looks around, has one of those moments when it's like a sleepover, but you're the only one who woke up, so you can't really do anything. Just goes over, silently takes the caramel apple, sees Isadora's on the porch, goes in and takes the bed.
Oh shit, I lost my connection to the server. I gotta refresh.
Same here.
I'm
Actually,
refreshing.
yeah, that was a general. Oh, I hope that's not a problem.
It's not. I immediately got back in.
Alright, fantastic, because I was going to interject with something. So JJ, in that time where you woke up, before you realized you could just take the bed, you heard some rustling. You heard some kings sounding rustling.
Oh Oh,
God
no.
damn it.
And you wake up to find that Kings has both escaped from the shower and is rummaging through Jack's pockets.
Is it on the map? Because I can't see it if it is.
Yeah, it is. It's like, anything?
Nope.
Nope, nothing's
No.
changing.
Are you
Invisible
seeing
king.
Isadora run around?
No.
Nope.
I think roll 20's broken.
Roll 20's broken.
Well, that's
Did
a
you
wrap,
see,
folks.
by the way, did you see Joshua do any of the things that I said earlier?
No.
Okay, because I was doing them.
Yeah, no, I had to
All
refresh.
right, I think
Theater of the mind.
King Crimson is done. Can you see Kings now?
Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
I'm refreshing again.
I'm refreshing.
Oh, there he is.
There
Okay.
he is.
That's
Oh,
the thing
there
with
he
live
is.
entertainment. Things go wrong sometimes. Yeah. You see King's rummaging through Jack's pockets, and he clearly succeeded at rummaging. Now he's just scrambled underneath the couch trying to do something.
JJ, like, gets down on his knees and kind of puts his head sideways on the floor to look under the couch. What the fuck are you doing?
Ah! In a startled state, he flings backwards, spilling all of Jack's cheer on Donna's carpet.
Oh, shit. Oh,
It's a good thing.
shit.
It's a good thing it's pills and not a liquid or something. Just soak in grossly.
What the fuck happens if Kings takes cheer? What?
He's
He
killing them
he
down,
can't
like-
digest it. Can he even, like, I don't know.
I have so much. Is that how I get my
It's a
requiem?
requiem. Yeah, it's a requiem.
Yeah, you don't, I don't think you want to mess with that stuff.
Why?
Because you're not gonna get any of the benefit from it. You don't have a stomach, I assume.
He slowly starts moving a pill towards his mouth.
Alright, what do you want for it?
Something nice, something fun.
What are these on the dresser over there? I know I
My
asked before.
trophies.
Okay, I keep looking and all I can see are like rubber ducks.
I earned
Me
those.
too.
They're made of gold.
I earned these ducks. I killed a
And,
man for that.
and these are
duck.
these are like candies in a bowl, right?
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's gummy bears. This is like other candy. This is jelly beans. There's marshmallows up here. There's a half-eaten crunch bar. Sorry, a brunch bar.
Josh was like about to start in on his candy apple. You want this?
No, I'm not hungry right now. I want you to do something fun.
Then what the fuck are you putting those in your mouth for?
Lana.
You want to test out the mouth feel?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're just gonna dissolve. They're not gonna be anything. If you want something interesting, he takes his chain off. Here, this won't melt.
You're gonna hand your chain to Kings?
I'm gonna hold on to one end, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of like try to tempt him with it like you would a cat.
Oh, he super goes for it.
God, Kings.
Yeah, as soon as he's got his mouth around it, JJ holds firm to the other end. All right, now we'll see if you can earn it. He starts kind of like tugging and giving a little resistance.
King starts fighting back. It is pathetic. But you know what? I'll give him a chance.
Oh, is this a bronze contest?
It is.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Whoa. JJ's not putting up with your shit.
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked GM stand roll. Don't worry, he lost.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so JJ is just gonna kind of keep him just barely at bay without yanking it out of his mouth, And while he's distracted, he'll surreptitiously pick up the cheer off the floor.
Yeah, no, an excellent strategy. Kings has absolutely no chance of breaking free of this activity.
I like to imagine he gets like tangled in the chain halfway through. I can't get out.
Yeah, literally.
I would love nothing more than to drag this thing into the toilet, but I don't want to drown Isadora.
That sounds funny.
Just chew on your fucking chain, alright?
He kind of looks at you and he takes like a really hard bite out of the chain. Isadora, you're stirred by tooth pain.
She touches the same tooth she bit a stalagmite with. Or was it a stalactite?
She'll never know. That's the driving mystery at the core of this campaign.
she like stirs. She's drenched, but is used to sleeping in the rain. Like looks back, like looks around. Huh. Okay, that was a pretty good rest. What's going on in here? Oh. Okay.
He's gonna kind of like, and like send a wave through the chain to try to flick Kings off of it and into Isadora's waiting arms.
He succeeds seamlessly.
Isadora catches Kings and just like hefts him under one arm. I am so sorry about him. Did he do that to you? I can't wear jewelry or else he'll try to eat it.
Nah, this was all a clever plan or some shit. He puts it back. He puts his chain back on. All right, I'm going to bed.
You step away moments before Rush shakes all of the water off.
Isadora is re-drenched ×2 because Kings similarly absorbs all the liquid.
Donna, your apartment has now gained the wet dog smell quality.
Oh.
Isadora goes back outside with Kings, sees the multi-story drop, takes Rush's leash and ties it around Kings.
This can't stop me. I'm smarter than this. He begins
waiting.
trying to use his feet to free himself.
Okay. What are you gonna do if you get free?
Something funny.
What's the plan? Okay. Yeah, hit me with it.
I'll
I'll let you go if it's funny enough.
I'm gonna turn the TV on.
She slowly releases the leash.
He immediately goes full scramble to try and get back inside.
She opens the door and then quickly slams it behind him.
Alright.
The leash.
Yep, he's caught with the leash right here, like at arm's length, trying to get to the TV.
No! No!
Isadora locks herself outside to keep Kings in place.
He's clawing furiously, trying to gain any amount of slack, and you just kind of tug on the leash every time he gets just a little bit closer.
Now content, Isadora will spend the rest of the night this way.
Beautiful. Nothing else of note happens that night.
Holy shit. That was great.
Goddamn ridiculous. Yeah, the night passes by without a flaw, without an interruption. Kings really wants to turn the TV on, but he does not succeed. And you guys wake up at the crack of, I'm gonna say noon. I feel like you've earned it.
Yeah, no. We're taking an us day.
You're taking a you day. Despite that rain keeps up, and yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I'm not gonna pull the scene away unless I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, unless anything else happens here, I think we can move on.
I mean, Yeah, this is like a fine place to talk, unless you guys want a change of scenery. Unless you want to go like wild.
Where aren't we going to meet someone?
You are. That's the idea. Majestic, or Raymond
Get
Snow,
some
as you
breakfast,
recall
though.
his name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Get
gotta
some
get
breakfast at-
Oh, that's right. The
At
fucking
the only
Hanzo man.
breakfast
The only good
place.
restaurant, the only
Yeah.
breakfast place in town.
Yeah. Buffalo Wild Ones.
Yeah.
All right.
Or we can do IHOW.
Give me one moment, but keep going. I'll be back in literally a second.
Sure thing. Yeah, so you're
Donna does point out, if anyone's interested, because we are kind of getting at the lunchtime now. I know it's breakfast for us, seeing as we're waking up. We could always go to Bread Mobster.
I don't know what you're referencing, Will.
Instead of Red Lobster.
Bread Monster.
Oh, okay. I thought I was trying to think of synonyms for bread and mobster. I was like, is there a restaurant called like Wheat Gangster or something?
I mean, there isn't Jump City. You can go to Bread Mobster, you can go to Wheat Gangster.
They're a dueling restaurant chain.
Dueling franchises.
Isadora slowly opens the door and King's Gluck lurches forward.
Ah! I've done it! He comes in and turns on the TV. It's the 12 o'clock news with Judy Beautiful.
Isadora has the exact expression in her icon.
Jack jolts up in an instant with the loud news music playing. He's like, oh, oh no.
Kings begins rhythmically opening and shutting a drawer with the music. He's doing a bad job.
Fuck you, man. But I pick up I pick up one of like the candies on the table, like a handful, and just like toss it at him like rocks.
He uses his foot to grab the candy and continues slamming the drawer.
God, I hate that thing.
This is the best he's been behaved in actual months. This is going pretty good. I think you guys are kind of teaching him manners or something. Slam, slam, slam.
Jack gets up and pulls him away from the cabinet and just kind of like suplexes him.
Jack gets up, does like the Dio walk when Dio and Jenna are walking towards each other, and just suplexes King.
He then gets back up, closes the cabinet, turns off the TV. Well, actually, he looks at the TV for half a second, just in case something interesting is going on, before he turns it off.
Nope, nothing going on in
Fuck
the
this
news
TV.
today. Fuck this TV.
Oh, God. Oh, how much sleep did I get?
A fair amount.
Oh,
Lazy.
Sweet. Man, fuck you. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, ready to go. He kind of like stands in the middle. Oh shit.
And you're feeling okay?
I mean, you're like magic. Your stand's fantastic, Donna. Like, I'm feeling great. He goes over and grabs a caramel apple and takes a bite. Yeah, you're fantastic.
Well, good. I'm glad. I did my best.
You're feeling better, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You too,
got
JJ.
sleep. I got. Oh shit, yeah, JJ, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, I got a caramel apple, so it's all whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, so if you want them, please have them. The bowl is overflowing with at least 16 caramel apples.
Jack holds 2 more in his left hand and then kind of chews on the one in his right. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Right, so we gotta find this Majestic gal. Apparently she's a gamer. That's what you mentioned.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know, Snow Globe or whatever her actual name is. Yeah, I know where we can go.
Okay, well, if everyone's fine with it, I guess.
I mean, you guys will go to Bread Mobster
Hey,
first.
Oh, Isadora, what's up?
she's evenly arranging every single caramel apple so that the 14 now remaining are pointed at exactly even angles out from each other. Wait, what?
He kind of looks. Yeah, what's the deal with that?
That's stupid.
I think it's nice.
Old habit, I guess. She looks down and makes sure that they are all evenly like spaced.
So like a defensive perimeter of apples.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! I mean, I was kind of joking, but all right.
Yeah, it stops bad things from happening. She makes sure they're all even.
Looks at Kings.
Okay. Ready to go.
All right, yeah.
Kings is trying to figure out how to do the she's crazy finger motion, but he just can't. He can't crack the code.
Can we get something fried on the way?
Please. I would love anything that's been battered.
I need real food. If all I have is this caramel apple, I'm gonna be dead on my feet in like 3 hours.
You guys are all going to die of heart attack.
I work
I
out.
mean, just get like. I mean, no, man. Like there are like 3 apples. Just grab like 3 more. There are apples underneath there, you know.
It's healthy.
It's
Yeah.
it's actually one of the more healthy things I make.
Pineapple's just all sugar.
That's the problem. Like the sugar is nice, but it's
Yo,
not
what?
gonna last. And
It's fruit.
fruit is barely food. Let's be
No. Did you just say something smart?
Yeah.
Wow, Isadora, he deserves an apple.
Yeah!
Jack
Scrambles over and grabs 4 apples. Completely ruins your defensive apple
Yeah,
war.
perimeter's been breached.
Isadora slicks her hair back, walks over, and redoes it.
Alright. So, you guys are gonna head out then. Important note, Isadora, are you going to bring Rush with you?
What do you guys think? It's JoJo. What are the odds of the dog dying with us versus not with us?
If it's not on screen,
Statistically,
it can't be
dogs.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Let's leave Rush here.
Yeah,
Rush is
just
off
the
screen.
more time it's on screen, the more likely it is to die. I think
You're
is
right.
the rule.
You're right. So we'll leave her here. We're gonna set her up in one of the rooms. Make sure that there's no chocolate around. Just leave the dog. Set out a water
Man,
bowl.
that would be
some
hilariously
food.
mundane if a dog
Yeah.
died in JoJo just because of eating chocolate.
You know,
yeah.
absolutely. This is also cheer up, and I don't think you get a death more fitting than just one that's completely lame.
Please no.
We can leave Rush in my room. There's a gumball machine, but I don't think she knows how to twist it.
Ha! I'm better than the dog.
Barely. Actually, no, you're not.
Yeah, don't you ever say that.
What did Kings ever do to you?
He huffed a muffler.
Fair. So. Oh, Christ.
I love this game, you guys.
Oh, chat brings up an important question. Where's Rush gonna poop?
We're gonna like put down a pad.
Yeah,
more or
no,
less, yeah.
You intelligently set up this room for the dog.
Yeah.
There will be no issues. Yeah. So you guys head out on your not necessarily merry way, but it's your way.
I'm feeling better than I usually am.
Yeah. You guys take a quick trip to Bread Mobster. Well, I'm gonna pass this back to you. What's on the menu at Bread Mobster?
Bread Mobster is just various breads. So you could get donuts, various pastries, things of that sort. It's very apparent why Donna would choose to eat here, because a lot of it's just baked desserts. But oddly enough, their appetizers are crab cakes. Get out here, Neon Rose.
Get out of here, opening to a Final Fantasy boss. Yeah, Josh is gonna get something fried and savory. He's just gonna get fried bread. You know, like you can get at Southern Comfort kind of places.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Donna
I'm
just
just gonna get those crab cake appetizers and just get like 3 or 4 orders of them.
Nice.
Isadora has already eaten today, so she's not going to.
Donna just eats like a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, you get your respective foods. So JJ, you kind of know where to go. You have a name to go off of.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah. What do we know
presumably-
about this person, or what do I know?
What you know is not especially much. You do know that for a fact they live in Jump City, and you know that if you have their name, you can probably be able to track down at least one of their former residencies. Although you're not super well versed on stalking people in a weird way. However, Jack has extremely niche knowledge for entirely normal reasons.
Yeah.
So you could absolutely track them down. It takes a handful of tries getting to like old addresses, but like you ask the right questions, like, hey man, do you know where they're living now? And considering that you're JJ Ovaya, people don't like give you too much trouble, but like not out of respect to you, you know the drill.
Yeah.
You try not to think about it too much.
No, yeah. Right now, don't want to. Going through a lot right now.
And once you go through all the various trials and tribulations, you have a house to check. You just kind of waltz into the apartment. It seems mostly abandoned. The apartment complex, not the one itself. And with a small amount of time, you find the only house that looks like it's lived in. Because it has a welcome mat in front of it.
So we're sure this is the right place?
Oh, fancy, a welcome mat. What'll they think of next? Like,
Jack kind of goes over and peeks under the welcome mat to see if there's any key in it.
There's-
for the inside of your house. Crazy.
There's not a key underneath the welcome mat, no. But there is an intercom next to the front door.
Oh, okay, shit.
And is this the only place that looks lived in out of like this whole building?
Yeah, no, this whole place looks pretty much like a ghost town.
Huh.
Like there was a guy up front, but like he seemed pretty out of it.
Alright, well,
And this sucks. If you're gonna make this kind of money, you should live somewhere nice at least.
I mean, the nice thing is really no neighbors to worry about.
They got a
Yes,
welcome
maybe they own
mat,
the whole
that's
building
nice.
or something.
Yeah. So,
You can own an entire building. That's nuts.
we got enough
Oh
money.
yeah, my uncle owns a ton of properties. You need that stuff to have like, you have to be able to report income from something, since
Oh.
you know drugs. So if you want to be able to show any money,
Honestly,
you gotta have.
Yeah. I thought
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
it's-
America and the corporations owned everything.
So fun elaboration for you, JJ, and by JJ I mean Aram, but both of you. I was doing some thinking about it. It's like, man, what kind of businesses can Motley run? And really, the most JoJo thing is that he has he runs his own Gucci-esque fashion line.
What's it called?
Ah, you don't remember.
Valid.
I'm
Okay,
trying
is this
to...
the only door in the hallway?
I mean, there were more, but this is the most suspicious one.
So,
Okay.
do you know this guy, or do you want me to try and talk to him?
I never met him. I'm not sure if it's a good idea for you to do it, since apparently my uncle wants you to die.
Fair. Should I
Like-
even be here?
Honestly, with how strong your stand is, I don't think you need to worry about too many assailants. Like, how strong could stands possibly get?
We met someone that made us melt and almost explode if we touched anything.
Yeah.
You also met Godsmack, which literally has unstoppable force.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that guy was beaten by your quick thinking, so I don't know. I think you're tough enough to deal with anything that they throw at us.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to blows.
All right, JJ's gonna buzz.
You buzz, and there isn't a response for like a hot second, 2 hot seconds. You buzz again, and you actually do get a response. And you can back up for a second because I have a visual representation.
Huh?
Ooh. Oh shit! Nice.
You hear a voice come crackling through the intercom. I don't have any appointments today. Who is it?
It's JJ Ovaya.
Oh, JJ. I didn't think you'd be coming by here. You don't usually get your hands dirty, from what I understand.
JJ looks down. His hands, which have probably been horribly fucked up on multiple occasions in the last 3 days alone. Well, yeah, times change, and Motley wants me to start, kind of like breaking me in. Something. I don't know.
That's not unreasonable, I guess. Who's the rest of your posse?
These are just like the guys that I hang out with. We, like, some of them, like, are in the business, and some of them are
Names,
just,
JJ.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You guys wanna?
Yeah, name's Jack Stauber.
Mm-hmm.
Donna.
Isadora peeks her head around Donna. Isadora Polnarelli, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Just Donna, huh?
Donna Sinatra.
That's more like it. Odd group you have here. They don't look like the usual suspects.
Bizarre, even.
Very bizarre.
Yeah. Well, it's been a weird little while. Jack is definitely, like, he's cool. He knows the biz, and these two are the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Isadora unconvincingly
Donna,
tries to make a muscle through her
Is
coat.
there actually a video screen here, or is this just a visual representation?
This is just a visual.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd ask Donna to flex, but I don't think it would really come through.
No, it'll come through.
Oh, all right. Once
You look
flex.
around, you don't see any cameras.
All right. Show
Yeah.
him the guns.
Yeah, no, Donna just takes off her kind of like zip-up hoodie and then, because she just wears a tank top under, just flexes. Yeah, she's got some pretty good muscle going on.
Impressive. Well, if you guys have some sort of business here, I suppose it wouldn't be very courteous of me to leave you out in the hallway this whole time, would it?
No.
No.
I mean, it is your
Actually,
home,
yeah,
it's
you
your
got
decision.
You got anything to eat?
What?
There might be something. Why don't you come in?
Cool. Thanks.
And the door just kind of pops open on its own.
We just had bread mobster. Oh crap, it's huge.
I'm just easing in.
Yo, this place is nice. He kind of like slips inside. Oh, so he kind of looks. Should I really touch any? Like, can I just like grab something from the fridge? Is that okay? Are we in that level right now, JJ?
Help yourself.
Oh shit! Thanks.
All right, well, you heard him.
I can't really speak to the quality of what's down here. This is mostly a front, after all.
So is the voice coming over like the computer speakers now, or
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
what's this bottle?
Mountain Dew.
Or no.
Fountain Dew.
Yeah,
Well-
it's Fountain Dew.
Oh, okay, of course.
Man, you spent a lot on this for a front, but I guess you ever entertain here?
No, that's not really my thing.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna...
Very
sit on
interested
that.
in you. Donna, you said?
Yeah.
Donna Sinatra.
Yeah.
Former MMA fighter, right?
I'd like to say temporarily out of commission.
If you want.
I'd like to.
Doesn't affect me. Sure. Temporarily out of commission.
And I'm sorry, we actually didn't catch your name.
Majestic. That's all you need.
That's fair. Well, thank you for allowing us in and letting Jack raid your fridge. Where'd he go?
Oh, I think he got distracted by the bathroom.
That's not a problem. I see pretty much everything that happens in here. But I really need to emphasize this. The door shuts and locks behind you.
Yeah.
This is a little suspicious, don't you think?
I don't know, what are you expecting?
You're gonna have to forgive my healthy amount of paranoia here. But I was directly involved in sending someone out to kill her.
Yeah, you did.
Seems like
Oh,
they did a crap job.
Not a spectacular one, but they got close. I'll give them that.
So, if I were a betting woman, I would say that you probably want to, I don't know, have a piece of me, rough me up. Like, even if you say that's not what you want, I'm not really that inclined to believe you.
That's fair. I mean, I'll be real. I wouldn't mind a good punch in the face for you, but if all I get is why precisely, that's more than enough.
Then I'm sure we'll be able to find an arrangement. For now, though, I just want to watch you a bit.
JJ is gonna flop down in this chair. That's all right, man. She, she does what I says, so there's not gonna be any trouble.
Donna just gives you this, like, are you shitting me?
Jack steps out of the bathroom. Oh, yo, what's going on?
Oh yeah, I was gonna warn you, whoever is running this apartment is watching us at all times, so if you got, like, privacy concerns, yeah, I might not want to use the bathroom right now.
Shit.
Yeah.
He kind of, like, looks into his jacket. He's now concerned if this woman could see.
Jack.
She super could.
Okay, I'm gonna send you what I did then. This is my secret action.
Jack, what are you doing to me? You're not like embarrassing me in front of my uncles.
I don't know. I'm kind of. Look, dude, I don't smell too good. I'm trying to grab something for myself that, you know.
Her voice now begins coming from the electric stove. You don't have to steal stuff, you know.
I mean, he just kind of embarrassingly pokes his head inside of the fridge and tries to grab a water out.
Like, if you want it, take it. Like, I can replace it.
Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bad habit.
She begins addressing you, Isadora. You're pretty quiet. What's your story?
I mean, like with these guys or overall, if you want my life story, I don't think you have the time or the interest.
You should probably save it.
Okay.
Not out of a lack of interest. I assure you, I do care very, very much.
Oh, thank you.
But for the sake of fairness, sorry, it's really not for what you think.
Honestly,
the way I do my job is information is exchanged for information, and I don't really care what it is as long as it's something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if my story has value to you, that's still something pretty flattering, I guess. Like, maybe it meant something or something. I don't know. Just seems nice to have somebody who's interested, is all. Isadora, like, slumps.
You need to, like, reevaluate your standards.
Yeah, no, you feel like a great big air of pity.
Listen, like, even if it's like even if it's blackmail, it's nice to get mail, right? I tried. That was a joke. I read the room wrong. I'm sorry.
That sounds very familiar to something someone with a similar jacket to yours said to me.
Anyway, yeah, I'm an ex-mercenary from the Hole of Soul, so yeah, weird coincidence, right?
That is a weird coincidence, but I've heard stranger.
I've heard more bizarre.
I've heard more bizarre.
Lance, out of character, just because it's been a couple weeks, can you remind me the context of why we wanted to talk to this person?
Well, for one, they know why. Presumably, they know why Red Barchetta was sent to kill Donna. But additionally, an informant is probably just someone who'll be really helpful to talk to if you want to learn anything.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's introductions out of the way, I guess.
Seems like it.
So,
All right, then. I guess I'll give you mine.
Sure.
I'm Majestic, like I said. I'm still not entirely sure if you guys are on the up and up, but I'm pretty confident in this house's defenses to be able to kill you if you try something stupid.
The fact that
JJ
you're able...
shrugs.
Yeah,
I mean,
Donna
probably.
just looks around. Seeing as you're able to talk through any electronic, I bet you could do more than that, so yeah. I got no interest in stirring trouble.
I just assume, like, that plant over there, bomb. That plant over there, bomb. That oven, gas. That bathroom, I don't know,
Gas.
flood and kill us very slowly.
Man, that's amazing. In 30 seconds, you put more thought into it than I did. Well, be that as it may. Yeah, I'm an informant. This is what I do. There's not a thing that happens in Jump City that I can't learn about. And that includes about you guys. So, if you have any secrets, it would be a good time to bring them up, but not in this room. And you hear a hiss as a secret door opens up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Honey.
Oh, what? A secret door?
Yeah, man, secret door.
Shit.
I'm just imagining the sound that Mick Jagger makes in that silent Dancing in the Street video where it's like, oh!
Jack kind of hops off and looks and explores. Whoa, this is like, shit, this apartment's pretty cool. He kind of peeks through the door.
Yeah, no, it's a metal room. Looks soundproof.
Oh. I hate metal floors. I hate metal floors. I hate metal floors. She like thump 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 wanders over here and starts to immediately get stir crazy.
I mean, they're not really my speed, but what's your problem?
That metal madness.
There's no lanterns. There's no lanterns in here. There's no lanterns.
More or less beat for beat what's going through her brain right now. I don't like the way the sound kind of bounces off of them. It makes me really uncomfortable.
You could get a hell of a sound system in here, though.
That's true,
Sorry.
actually.
Sorry I can't accommodate for you a little bit more, but it is what it is.
That's alright. JJ just takes the only chair without asking.
Somehow I knew you would do that. Alright. Enough bullshit then. Miss Sinatra, you're gonna want to step away from the door if you're smart.
Yeah, that door, bomb.
More like a finger guillotine. The door shuts up. It's happened before. That's why I warn people now.
Oh, that explains. Ooh, yeah, no. Isadora looks at the markings around the door. That is bone.
So is this like one of those rooms where, like, no radio signals can get in and stuff for secrets?
Yep. As secret as it possibly gets.
Neat.
It is neat. I'm pretty good at what I do. Speaking of, For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to ask you now, transparently. Are you guys stand users?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super. That'll make things worlds easier then. And appearing in front of you is a stand.
Ooh. Oh my god, that thing's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's neat.
A stand that's body appears to be made up of bloody Polaroids and shattered pieces of ceramic.
What the fuck? This thing's so dope! Okay, I know I'm not normally one to comment on a stand's appearance, but that thing looks fucking awesome.
It looks like it could kill me.
Looks like a metal album cover or something.
It does look like that, and yes, it could kill you. This is my stand, Informer.
Oh, good shit.
I was really hoping it'd be called Photograph.
No!
What? No, not
Yeah,
Game
I thought that
Informer. Now, so, the stand does a couple things. For one, it can detect lies, and it doesn't like them very much at all, so don't lie to it. For two, it can tell you anything, as long as you have an equally valuable piece of information to exchange.
Who decides the value?
It. Look, I don't have complete control over it.
You ever been like, oh man, I got this totally awesome secret, tell me the winning lottery numbers, and it's like, haha, fuck you.
Yeah, it does occasionally go, haha, fuck you. It can't answer questions that, how to word it. If a question has an answer, but it is not known by more than 2 people, it can't tell you. If someone's trying that hard to keep a secret, not even Informer can get it.
That's a really cool rule.
2 people, huh? That's neat.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the majority of it. Of course, we might not even need his help. After all, I know a lot of what happens here.
It's an autonomous stand. Okay, yeah. Does it give you trouble?
No, not one bit.
Like, doesn't... If it... Zora's like trying to do mental math about an autonomous stand that doesn't cause problems.
I'm going to assume the thing trying to take the picture frame down the hallway is yours.
Honestly, I was
Smash cut to King's jumping with his 2-inch vertical leap, being unable to reach the picture frame.
Honestly, I was trying to hold back on that little bit of information because that was the one valuable thing I had. But yeah, no, absolutely.
Sorry about that, but I
It's
do have
fine.
cameras everywhere here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm out. I got nothing. Zora sits down.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess, the most important thing we wanted to ask you was, if you know why... Who exactly wants, this lady dead and why?
I have a guess, but if you'd like something more than my speculation...
I don't know, let's just start with that. You seem like a pretty smart gal.
Flattery will get you everywhere. I do have a theory. If there's anyone out there who would have beef with one Donna Sinatra, it would be Gabriela Garcia. She won and everything, but she's sort of a notorious egomaniac, you know? And I was watching that match. It would be frankly overly optimistic on my part to assume that she was trying to do anything but kill you.
Does she have a long history of opponents turning up dead or something?
Weird that you mention it. She does. Always happens the same way, too. With a strike to the back and a strike to the chest at the same time.
Jack kind of looks shocked. Wait, but like MMM's like MMA's like a sport and shit, right? No, he's like MMM's like a sport and shit, right?
Informer attacks.
Oh shit! Alright.
He
I'm
just
sorry, the
misspoke.
card says mixed martial moves.
Oh, that's fucked up though. Like, why is she? It's just a game, like, right? Like a sport.
It's a sport that pays a lot of money. If you get a good sponsorship deal, you're set for a while.
Of course, most folks would see dying in the ring or just having a bunch of deaths in the ring as a real bad thing. I would like to remind us all that we are, in fact, in Jump City.
Yeah.
So if I had to speculate, I'd say it's her, but I don't know.
So it's not his uncle?
You can very, very vaguely see through this sheet of glass, and you can tell that Majestic shrugs on that note. Who's to say? It wouldn't be out of character for him to do it, but I don't think he'd have any personal stock in it.
Is that to imply there actually is a physical something on the other side of this glass?
It does appear that way.
Ooh.
I was just about to ask if the voice was coming out of like a speaker in here or something, but then
I mean, it is, but she is also there.
Or so you would have us believe.
Okay. What else do we need to learn about?
Well, I got something else. If no one else has anything, like, really pressing.
I mean, I've got some questions I want to ask, but like, yeah,
No,
you do yours.
No,
first.
actually, you go first, because mine is... I gotta, like, kind of work up to this.
Okay. Is Xanadu in this city?
Xanadu. Don't know the name.
You don't? Somebody probably wears a jacket like this. Hopefully has a big mercenary depression beard.
What?
Isadora says this with 100% honesty and certainty.
No, I don't know of anyone with the name Xanadu.
Okay.
You could ask this thing.
Yeah.
It is here for a reason.
I need to think of something I can trade it though. Okay, you go.
You got anything, Jack?
Well, last night we were playing some ping pong with our pal. Be interesting to know where he is, or just anything about like what's going on, like our friends we're working for, or something like that. Like what's going on with that? What's like because like isn't there some your dad fought him, right? Or your uncle?
Yeah, I mean, maybe my dad, but I don't know if these guys have been around long enough to have actually tangled with my old man.
Maybe I'm just feeling like antsy, but maybe we should ask about them too. I don't know if I got much secrets. Hey, he kind of turns over. Do I got any secrets that'd be good to trade for that? Yes, stand.
It doesn't talk. You just kind of have to share and hope it works.
Oh, okay.
And in case you're wondering if I'm aware of, like, the skewed power dynamic here of the ratio of information I learn to what you get, I am extremely aware of it.
Oh, I wish I was a more important guy with secrets, but
I know.
Yeah.
I'm running into the same thing. It's not just you.
Oh,
Isadora's like
damn.
scratching her head and she starts banging her head against the wall.
Doesn't have to be secrets. It can be things like fears, family history.
oh, okay. I'll get a second then.
All right. Well, then I'll just go with mine, I guess. Who is my uncle, like, actually, and what is his deal? And did he melt the fucking city, and why, and what the fuck?
Lots of questions there. You asking me or asking him?
I mean, I guess I'll start with you.
Huh. Who is your uncle actually? Now there's a question that I can answer. I still want something in return for it, though.
Who does he main in Overwatch?
I'll start talking. You interrupt me when you feel the need to interject. Like again, like I'm the one who controls when the door opens. If you don't pay up, like I can keep you here. Again, just so we're aware of what the power dynamic is here. Well, for one, he mains Hanzo.
What's that word again?
Wait, what? I thought you mained Hanzo and you play together. No.
I'm not. What is that?
Are you fucking the pre-Q with 2 snipers?
Awfully judgy there, JJ Ovia.
Yeah, it stands for Judge Ovia. Sorry.
Look, if he wants to have a better team comp, you should have joined him sometime. I know he's got a second rig laying around.
I'm Googling this.
You have no self-reception.
You can't. Yeah, I'm gonna give all my secrets to your stand to learn what Overwatch is.
I'm sorry, so there's a monkey in space and a hamster killed his dad?
Just like what happened to my dad.
That aside.
Yeah, okay, alright. I got, there's more important things. Alright.
Significantly. Beyond that, I'm sure you're well aware at this point that he's in charge of numerous rackets, going all the way from like drug dealing to bootlegging to all manner of things, even as far as like political bribing. Incidentally, I'd suggest keeping your eyes peeled for any debates involving Jethro Tull. Here, he's really on board with your uncle. That's it. Beyond that, I'm sure you're aware he's a stand user by now, right?
Well, I mean, I didn't know for sure, but yeah, seems like he'd have to be if he did what they say he did.
And
So,
what would
like,
that be?
Like, I don't know. What would that be? Do you want me to give you a thing? Because the context might be a secret.
She gestures. By all means.
All right. So, if what we were told is true, apparently, allegedly, my uncle's the one responsible for melting half the city.
Seriously?
I can't really understand it either, but I have like a weirdly high level of confidence in the source for this one. I don't know if it was like single-handed or what, or why. That's kind of what I was hoping to learn from you, to be honest, but maybe I'll have to ask your guy over here.
I don't know the what or the why, but Informer tends to find it. Informer at this point has just kind of ambiently stepped onto the table and is now sitting crisscross applesauce.
Well, that's I guess that's my first bit. I'm just gonna state that with pretty high confidence. Motley did it, but what I want to know is why.
All right. So you state that with high confidence, and you haven't really seen how this stand functions yet. You're not quite sure what's supposed to happen, but you find out quickly you must have met its activation requirements.
Ooh. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, this stands so good.
You stare into the newly found eye of Informer as you feel a wave of information enter your brain.
Oh, dope.
Why did Motley destroy Jump City? That is your question?
Yes.
It was an accident.
I guess that's good. Like, I think I would have felt worse if he did it on purpose for some dumbass reason.
He had no ill intentions beyond why he was there in the first place. And its eye blinks out.
Hmm. Okay. There's a guy named fuck. NPC list. Sorry. Since they're all fucking like songs and bands. It's a guy named Ozzie Goodridge who was also there that night. What's his beef with Motley?
Informer blinks on again. Ozzie Goodridge. Why does he care? That is your question?
Yes.
In many ways, he doesn't care. The stake is personal, yet it isn't at the same time. His morals dictate that someone who causes mass destruction should be brought to justice. But that's not all of his reason. Most of it is someone else's.
Interesting.
She drums his fingers on the table and kind of looks off to the side. Oh yeah, real fucking useful, specific answer.
Donna just kind of like crosses her arms. You know, might be Killjoy. Killjoy kind of bosses him around, and her stand wouldn't exactly be able to bring retribution. Not without help.
I guess that's true, yeah. Could ask what their deal is.
Yeah, like, he's just kind of distracted by the strange Polaroid thing that attacked him earlier.
It was very upset at your mispronunciation.
Okay, well, yeah, there's another person who is in the picture who's like, she works with Ozzie. Kind of feel, I don't know how much of this is gonna make its way back to Motley, but you know what? Those guys are like okay, but they did like kind of kidnap us and force us to work for them in the first place. So you know what? Anyone all right? Anyone have a problem if I name more names?
I mean, I already said her name.
That is correct. You did already say her name.
Yeah, shit.
You said her first nickname.
Now I'm checking the Jump City directory. There's literally one person named Killjoy.
Fuck.
Hey, well, I guess go all in then, dude.
Yeah, all right.
Fucked up already.
So there's another person who wants to take down Motley, whose name is like, God, is it a real name? Jesus, all right. Her name is Killjoy Daniels.
Donna just pops bubble gum in her mouth. My bad.
And if her existence is enough to pay, then yeah, I guess I would want to ask, what is her deal in this? Because she's working with Ozzie, but does she want the same things he wants?
And it flicks on again. She works with Ozzie. That is good enough payment. What is her motive? That is your question?
Yeah, yeah, okay. We'll start with that.
It kind of shivers a little bit. it kind of shivers and starts spazzing out in a fashion that is very similar to what happened when cool kids touched kings.
Oh.
No. The eye flicks off.
Huh? That
What is...
no way. That her stand can't work all the way out here, can it? That's the only way that could happen, though, right? Like shit.
That's not possible.
If I had to guess, I think it's the fact that a stand attack was used. Well, it's not even an attack, but the stand ability was used directly at her.
Stand that activates even at this range, an attack that that cool kids isn't even aware of. That type of ability, she stops and thinks. That's unstoppable.
That's real bullshit, huh?
Maybe that's why they call her Killjoy.
All right. I guess you
Well-
win this round, KJ. You get to be a mystery.
Can't say I've ever seen that before. Well, that's information in and of itself, I guess.
I was
Yeah,
about to
your
say, is
stand-
that payment?
Your stand can do that, I guess. Or her stand can, rather.
More direct means will be required to find anything out about her. Noted.
Donna, do you wanna confirm who it was who wanted your life? Seems like it might be important, especially if you're gonna go in for any kind of, I don't know, revenge scheme or whatever.
Yeah. Who exactly went after me and why?
It flicks on. Who and why? That is your question?
Also, you might want to clarify, because it could totally answer that question with Red Barchetta. Because he was paid to.
Yeah. Who put out the hit against me and why?
Who put it out against you and why? Payment first.
Let's see. Donna, like, thinks to herself, like, what is information that's even valuable to this thing? My family and I are on some bad terms. Public thinks it's simply because of, me getting into the fighting ring. It's not. Personal choice.
Interesting. Who and why? Majestic's theory was correct. It was Miss Gabriela Garcia. And why? It's because she's lamenting that you survived.
Ooh, lamenting.
Oh man, that lady's fucked up.
She's sad.
Sadder than me.
Well, that kind of makes things easier. I thought that, like, my uncle was gonna, like, actively keep trying to kill you, and that was gonna cause weird shit if I was hanging around with you. But if it's just like a crazy wrestler who wants you dead because she's dumb, then that's like easy.
Yeah. No, you probably wouldn't have the answer to that. Not enough people would know. I was thinking it might be nice to know what her stand is.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Can you tell me what Gabriela Garcia's stand is? Or, not can you, tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm
Worst thing
myself.
ever. You fucking ask that question. It's like, yes.
God, it's like a genie. It's like a genie. I wish I knew I don't
Can
want
I
it.
go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you?
Yeah. Calm myself. Tell me, what is Gabriela Garcia's stand?
I'd like to point out that catching it doesn't mean the most in the world, because it does repeat your question back to you anyway.
I
so you
have
would
to
had
make
a
sure.
chance.
I really appreciate that it double checks, but I have to make sure.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck that I lost it. What's the question?
The question is, what is Gabriela Garcia's stand?
What is Gabriela Garcia's stand? That is your question? It is scary and dangerous. Those contestants who survived refer to it as smashing pumpkins. Its fatality rate is all but 1.
I suppose you won't add on what it does.
And it doesn't flick off yet. Give to get. Why are you estranged with your family?
Donna gets close and just whispers in its ear. Is that acceptable?
Yes. As long as Majestic I heard. Super. Smashing Pumpkins has the ability that if she makes contact with you with 2 points of her body, an explosion runs between those 2 points, causing severe internal damage.
Oh shit! How are you alive?
Ooh.
Well, I lucked out and
How is she alive? Is that your question?
That is my. I mean, if you'll give it to me for free, sure.
Miss Garcia got her in the leg. Legs aren't fatal.
Yes, that's fair. What? Jeez. Shouldn't your foot have, like, exploded off your body?
Yeah, Donna's kind of zoning out, just staring at her leg.
It likely would have just caused a series of bone fractures and severe nerve damage.
Yeah.
Dang.
Shit.
That's all I need.
Well, I mean, we know who to go, and we can go kick her ass now, I guess, right? That's what we can do, right?
I mean, I'm game.
Yeah.
Even if we're, like, obviously she's, you know, she falls into the category of stand user who's, like, killing people. Also, even if we're going after my uncle, it's gonna be real fucking inconvenient if random assassins keep showing up.
Do we?
That's
He kind of like looks a bit. What is your uncle even doing now?
I don't know.
What is Motley Ovia doing now?
Yeah.
things.
What's Motley Ovia doing now?
Listening to this conversation. Oh shit! The door is a bomb.
Give to get.
He thinks, oh
Man,
shit.
You better want this pretty bad because it's like 50-50 odds you're gonna get playing StarCraft.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's something like that, then I could start low. I mean, he kind of sweats a bit. Well, I think I know a small secret that would be just good enough to test that. I haven't showered in 2 months, and I don't really feel like I should shower. You know, like I'm fine with it. I mean, I don't know. I feel comfortable in dirty clothes for some reason. I like the way grease feels in my hair. Is that enough?
I'm not on trial here.
Majestic chimes in. That is called a symptom for depression.
Oh shit. Oh.
You
Fuck,
should
man.
probably get some help.
Yeah.
Donna just leans against the doorframe. You know, I'm pretty fucking flippin' depressed, and I take a shower.
But that wasn't. He's not playing. It's bigger than playing StarCraft.
Informer nods.
Shit.
Playing StarCraft 2.
Oh.
He considers a bit more. Shit. I can't really think of too much, man. I mean, I guess, Yeah. He kind of turns over to JJ. What? Is there anything like really big you think could be? I mean, what are we doing? Would that technically be a secret?
We could also ask who and where Minor Threat came from.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Man, I don't even care where that came from. I just want to fucking put it in a jar and
Yeah,
blow it
fair.
up.
Fair.
But here's the thing. Whoever the stand user is that released that, you take care of him, who's probably easier, Minor Threat will likely disappear too.
I mean, maybe, but if it can go from person to person, maybe it ate its original guy.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Boy, what else do we need?
You really don't want anything, Isadora?
I got a question. She kind of stands up. She's been quiet for a while.
Ask where your guy is.
Yeah, she's been biting her nails. She kind of wanders up. You said this thing takes fears, right?
It'll take fears, yeah.
Okay. She exhales, like her teeth are chattering and like her lips are almost blue. She sort of like cracks her jaw back and forth. I'm really afraid. A little while ago, I almost had my stand taken away from me, and I kind of realized that if Kings goes, if I lose that, I'll feel like I might lose my excuse for the way I am, and I don't think I'd be able to forgive myself for having given up as much as I have. So if I'm really afraid of anything, it's losing my stand. She looks completely fucking devastated saying this. Just kind of slumps over.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now, you make with your side of the deal, okay?
Where is Xanadu? Is that your question?
Is he in Jump City? That's all I need to know.
Is Xanadu in Jump City?
Donna just sets a hand on Isadora's shoulder and just pats it a few times.
Yeah, she's shaking.
You are not the first one to ask a question like this. Red Barchetta asked as well. He asked a stupid question.
Did he ask whether he was reading the room wrong?
Yeah. Irrelevant topic. Red Barchetta had asked where to go to solve his problems, and the solution lied with you. Likewise, the solution with your problem lies with you as well. Xanadu is in Jump City. You'll find him.
She slowly nods at that and keeps chewing on her thumb.
Donna hands you gum. Maybe don't.
She takes it and eats 1/4 of it.
Significant interest obtained. Would you like another question? Yeah, that was kind of a bombshell, actually.
Isadora just like she kind of looks around at everybody else. You guys got anything? I'm good. I'm doing okay.
I mean, we could ask what Motley's stand is, but I have a weird feeling that I can't imagine him having ever told anyone. So I don't think we'll be able to find out.
Well, hold on. The fact that we learned that it was an accident means he had to tell someone about it.
Or someone at least saw it, you know?
Well, I mean, Ozzie saw it,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean he knows how his stand works.
Yeah.
He would have told us if he knew, right?
Yeah. Hey,
I mean, maybe. He doesn't seem like a KG bastard, so like I assume if he knew, he would have told us.
Hey, informer, you do you know what our stand or well, actually, do you know what our stands do? Does anyone know like that?
Do I know what your stands do?
Or
Is
I
that
guess
your
it's more like,
question?
well, that's the shit. He's kind of thinking, how does this thing work? We could tell her our stands. Or were they secret, or do you think they got out by now? Because we
I
could
don't know.
bargain those, maybe all of ours
I
for
mean, we
his.
pretty much beat the shit out of most of the people that we showed our stands to, with a few
yeah.
exceptions.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they went talking, I mean, Jack just
I
kind
don't
of
know.
sighs. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess for the interest, I mean, she like chuckles for a second. I mean, I've got a cousin, Isabella, like 2 cities over. I'm curious about, but like that's all that comes to my mind. Do you think she like sags a bit? Okay, weird question to ask an information stand. Might seem like a waste. Do you think I'll be okay? Like, that's all she asks.
Outlook unclear. Ask again later.
A prophetic answer will require more.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good. She takes a few steps back.
All right, I still got one. Actually, this is pretty much what I've been worrying about since I woke up. I don't know if this counts as prophetic or not, but if we go after Motley, are we gonna have to... Is Toto gonna get in our way?
Is Toto going to get in your way? Is that your question?
Are we gonna have to fight her? Are we gonna have to hurt her?
A prophetic answer. I can give it.
Yeah, do it.
Very well. In the event that you hurt Motley Ovaya, Toto will be devastated, and she will do everything she can to stop you, no matter how little it may be.
Shit, man.
Phew. Sorry, JJ.
Fuck.
I mean, if we do this, we can try to make sure that she doesn't know you were involved.
No. It doesn't matter if she knows or not. I'd never be able to... Takes out his phone. Ah, fuck. I can't even... Alright, whatever.
Informer flips back on. There's one question remaining unanswered. Do you no longer care what Motley Ovaya is currently doing?
I mean, if we've got the credit for it.
No.
Die? This is actually a laser.
I mean, the only other question I'd like to know is what Taylor Swift's stand is, because I'm going to beat that kid to a pulp if he goes after my little buddy. But, it's neither here nor there.
Isn't he like 12?
He's 16. He's older than that. 16.
You can see Majestic on the other side of the glass, like tug her collar a little bit, like, okay, man.
He's a good kid. All right, he's a good kid.
The kid you're gonna beat up?
Alright.
No, maybe. I'd really rather not. I really don't want to, but like, he's clearly doing cheer, which I'm super pissed about, and he's hanging out with Miles, and I don't want him to get involved with it. I worry about the kid.
Sufficient answer.
Hmm.
Do you still want to know what Motley Ovaya is
No,
currently doing?
not that. What does Taylor Swift stand?
Question banked. Taylor Day. The stand of Taylor Day Swift is "I'm gonna win."
Oh shit! I guess you're fucked.
Yeah, that's not getting past that one, huh?
No. Wish I knew what it did, but I mean, if it is as straightforward as its name. Okay. Do you still want to know what Motley's doing? Because I could probably offer up something else.
I don't care what he's doing right now. There's something else I gotta ask based on that last one, and then I think I'm good to go. How do we beat Motley without hurting Toto?
How do you beat Motley without hurting Toto? Is that your question?
Yeah.
A heavy toll is required.
He takes his phone out again, puts it back again. All right. So there's a really important thing if you're in a line of work that I was in, which is never use your own product. It's like rule number one, because we run the racket, and the people that we make the money off of, they're the fiends, and we want to keep them alive, but don't really care much beyond that as long as they can keep giving us money. And so it's pretty clear line that you never ever cross, right? I got this thing.
What the fuck?
Why in this room? Why in this room?
Oh,
Yeah, Isadora's down too.
Yeah, no, you can see Majestic take off a pair of headphones on the other side of the glass.
I got this thing because I dipped into the supply exactly once. Apparently, that was all it took. And I kind of, like, I like you, Jack. You're a cool guy.
Mm.
I always, like, for as long as, like, we've known each other, I always just kind of assumed that I was, like, better than you because I was a dealer and you were a fiend.
I mean, dude, you're a little better than me, dude. No, dude, come on, it's fine. I'm kind of like.
Shut the fuck up for a second, okay? And the day that I popped a cheer for the first and only time is like, it's supposed to make you happy, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's like the first time I ever like saw myself as like I actually am. That, because it kind of proved like not any better. In fact, I'm probably a lot worse than everyone else in this room, and that's what I had to get away from. And instead of getting away from it, it just made it super obvious to me. I don't know what would have happened if none of this shit happened. I didn't meet you guys and go to the Magic Dreamscape whatever the fuck, but I think my career in this line of work has been pretty much on the outs since that day, regardless.
Isadora like offers you a like she's
Man,
done.
Jack
She offers you like a sympathetic look.
Jack like barrel hugs him with his 2-month unwashed body and says, "You're so strong, dude."
I didn't like he like flips his jacket a little and like yanks on the chain. I didn't earn any of this. This was all given to me by other people. It's like, you know, my dad and my uncle and all the people who actually knew what they were doing and could actually get ahead in this line of work. And it was all of their work that was making me think that I was better. And none of that was me. Not a damn thing. Not a cent that I earned. And that's
Hold
pretty much all
accepted.
there is to know about me.
Jack looks angrily. Yeah, it better be accepted.
If Informer was capable of giving you dirty looks, it would. Instead of just regular looks at you, but you feel the intention.
It turns its head for a moment. Jack looks inside of the eye and sees him in an embarrassing pose sleeping on the couch on sheer. The effect is already granted. Oh, shit. Man, fuck. Gross.
Yeah, that's right. Now, is there a way to complete your goal with Motley without hurting Toto? Was that your question?
Not is there a way. I want you to tell me the way. There's gotta be one, and I want to know what it is.
Prophetic questions are always very hard for me. Yes, there is a way. However, it will not be easy for anyone. For one, you cannot kill Motley Ovaya. If you do, the outcome is certain.
Alright.
Even the act of inconveniencing him, that'll be enough to set her off. It's when that happens that's key.
And what is what do we do then?
Talk her down. Or stop her, convince her, remind her that family is more important. Whatever you decide, it won't be easy. And she will not want to listen. It's very possible that she'll never listen. But if you want to keep her safe, that is what you have to do.
Alright. That's good enough, I guess.
One banked question remains.
Anyone want to know what Motley Ovaya is doing?
Looks at the rest of the emotionally destroyed kids in the room.
Jack kind of turns over to JJ. Well, I mean, dude, look, man, are you really comfortable doing all of this? Possibly hurting Toto and like having to maybe risking your uncle and your life and all of that without even knowing? Is that like, are you okay with that?
I don't think it's about okay anymore. It just seems like what I gotta do.
I mean,
I'm never gonna be my own man otherwise, right?
shit, dude. That's... I guess that's... Oh, man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Fuck. I mean, I only had like one thing I could really trade anyways, but if you don't need it, I can cower it out. I'm fine with that. I'm not strong yet. Gotta get better at that.
You're pretty tough,
But-
Jack.
Not too tough. But if you want to know, I could do it.
I say let him do whatever he's doing right now. We got plenty of time to get to him.
Jack kind of, He turns over to Informer. Do we have plenty of time to get to him?
Do you have plenty of time to get to Motley Ovia? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Technically. Motley Ovia is not going anywhere. However, as he becomes more aware of you, his attempts to stop you will be more and more active. He has more than enough resources to stomp you out now, but he does not know.
Great.
JJ puts his feet up on the table. So, how much of this are you gonna immediately turn around and sell to Motley? I'm guessing, like, all of it.
You can kind of see Majestic sitting in a chair, definitely, like, bouncing her foot a little bit. I'm thinking about it. This is never really the position you want to be in, having all the cards. Like when you have all the cards, it's like, oh man, I get to win the hand of poker. But then it turns out that the other guy gambled his entire house on it, and if you win, he doesn't have a house anymore.
That kind of turns over. Well, hey, Informer. Is what Motley gonna do end up... He kind of thinks about that. Is Motley's goal gonna end up hurting Majestic over here? He kind of sweats a bit, knowing that this question could go wrong if the answer is no.
Will this come back to bite Majestic? Is that your question?
If we don't stop Motley, yeah.
It is certain.
Well, shit. Guess we're all in the same boat here.
Jack with the big play. Holy shit.
Are you fucking serious?
And
Is that your
Okay.
question?
I'll, I guess I gotta pay up, right?
It flicks back on. Significant overture was allowed. You do not have to pay, unless you want to.
Okay, yeah, sure, I won't pay. Thank you.
Flicks back off. Wait, how did this suddenly become my problem? No, hold on!
Shit.
I mean,
Nice.
guess it won't be a problem if
I mean,
we stop
look
Motley
at
and
it
you don't tell
look
him.
at it this way. It was always your problem, but now you're armed with that information.
Yeah, you know? And it was free.
Yeah, you really, honestly, you got a pretty good deal here, watching us bumble through and literally tell you our life stories in exchange for revealing someone who will cause you problems.
He
Oops.
kind
You
of
know
leans
what?
back and
Completely
gives a
fair.
thumbs up at Donna. Hey, I guess I am pretty good, you know?
Like I said, you're pretty tough. Smarter than me.
Fucking A, dude. One banked question!
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to either tell him to fuck off or pay for the question, because he will not stop.
well, hey. Mystic, can I have your,
Name's not Mystic.
Mystic? Shit. Sorry. Majestic, yeah, that's it. He kind of looks scaredly at an informer, and then realizes he's in the middle of asking for something, so that's probably why he didn't get his ass kicked just now.
It's Informer is distracted.
Yeah.
Majestic, you won't turn this against Motley while obviously, so you'll just maybe you won't use this information I'm about to say while any of this is going on. Can I have your promise on that?
You really willing to gamble that?
I mean,
The last gamble paid off pretty good.
Wait,
yeah.
hang on.
But-
Before you say something you're gonna regret. The stand said we had like an overage still, so I'm gonna try to get a nice deal on this last one. So yeah, what is Motley Ovia doing right now in exchange for
what a
which-
lovely question.
Nothing.
exchange for
Next
which-
question.
In
you
exchange for
imagine?
which, Isadora has a thing where she really likes arranging things in neat groups.
Isadora kind of like hears that and like looks down, scratches the back of her neck.
Donna just throws an arm around Isadora and just kind of pats her again. It's okay.
Just quietly nodding.
Now, what is Motley Ovia doing currently? Is that your question?
You know, just this once for you, yes.
It's strange. You figured this stand was emotionless, but it's clearly very invested in questions that get a band. Motley Ovia is currently arranging cleanup for the assassin that he hired.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, Isadora perks up at that.
You know what? I'm okay leaving it there because honestly, we probably could have figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Specifically, he has sent out Harley Danger.
Does Josh know this person from reputation or from seeing
Yeah.
him around before?
Yeah, Harley is someone who hangs around Motley a lot. If you had to hazard a guess, because you don't actually know your fucking uncle's power structure, you would have to assume that she is his bodyguard.
Okay. Is that not what Acupuncture Man's job is? Droll?
Droll is just an assassin, as far as you know.
Okay. Hey, we lucked out. It's not Droll. I mean, he lucked out because he gets to live another day.
I don't know who that is.
He scares the shit out of me.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I see the window is still open. Who's he sending Harley to kill?
Who is he sending Harley to kill? Donna, in the event the job was botched.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. I guess. Damn, do you just have two people who want you dead? Actually, maybe What's-Her-Face was contracting through my uncle.
Oh shit.
Great.
So like, that means that they're just gonna probably keep coming, aren't they? Unless your uncle wants to
Yes.
like.
I mean, eventually my uncle will run out of stand users to send. I can tell you, like, I'm sure he's got, like, some, but I think I would have noticed before, even before I got, you know, my thing, if there were, like, 18 super-powered wackos blowing up buildings and shit on his say-so.
Yeah, as far as people you've seen personally, you could only, like, your spitball is like 3. One of them is definitely Harley. She kind of has this uncanny ability to always just kind of silently appear in rooms that you didn't hear her enter.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, hide your kids, hide your wife. So, what are you thinking? He says, looking across to Majestic, vague outline, silhouette, whatever.
I'm thinking I have a lot of thinking to do.
Fair enough.
But by the sounds of it, sounds like if you succeed, it'll be my problem. And if you fail spectacularly, it'll be my problem. And really, I only ever see like those two outcomes. Like if you can like you don't have them, but if you look at the statistic books, that's generally what happens.
I don't know. I got a pretty healthy rep for being like an exactly average to mediocre like guy.
Incidentally, I saw an interesting piece of video footage about what happened at the Holiday Mart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sail on meat.
Oh, that guy doesn't like work for you or something, does he?
Oh, that jackass? No, no one
Jeez,
works
man.
for me.
Okay, good, cool.
No, and by my estimation, he didn't work for anybody. He was just some roving jackass. You can have that one for free.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, well, way I see it, like, I'm not gonna ask you to, like, lay it on the line to help us. At least not before you ask your guy here some more follow-up questions about, like, how my uncle's gonna dick you over. But, way I see it, you could probably at least just kind of let us hang, like, be for now, right? Because the worst thing that's gonna happen is we get killed and you have to deal with Motley yourself.
Mm-hmm. 2 points to acknowledge there. And like as soon as I started the sentence, I forgot what they were. Too much to think about. I agree with you. I think that was where I was going to go with this. I'm not going to stick my neck out on the line for you immediately, but consider us allies in waiting. Here's the greatest sign of friendship that I can give you. And she kind of flips the switch, and out of the side of the table pops a button. You can open the door out of here whenever you want.
Shit.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the second point. I can't ask Informer questions. That's not how it works.
Oh, that's dope. The stand is so good.
Oh, okay. You know, now a lot of things make a lot more sense. This is a nice racket you got here.
Yeah, shit.
You're damn right it is.
Is there anything you'd like us to ask him?
No. I don't think that'll be required right now. And also, in good conscience, I really can't let you do that. Like, so I try not to put too much stock into the stands or reflection of your soul thing, but with Informer, it does seem to ring pretty true. Like, he went so far out of your way to make sure you were always getting a good deal out of the picture. Trying not to screw you, unless you do it to yourself. I don't want to do that either.
Fair. I thought I'd just ask anyways, just in case.
Tell you what, if my life is on the line because of it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Oh, I guess a quick parting piece of information though. JJ.
Yeah.
There's not like a great way for me to tell you about this, but now that I've seen you and now that I've heard your voice, I guess it just feels pertinent to let you know that you did accidentally walk across camera in a few of Motley's Minecraft Let's Plays.
That motherfucker, he said it wasn't a VLP!
I hate all these words. I don't know them.
Oh my god.
He knew I would never watch the fucking video to find out. Because that shit's boring as fuck. Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
think, you guys, I
God.
think we might be fucked. My uncle's like 5 steps ahead of me at all times.
Shit, man.
I love this game so much because
I mean-
it can go from serious heart to heart to that in the same scene.
I mean, like, I didn't want to tell you.
You watch his... Oh my god.
I mean, dude, there's nothing to do on like half the week when you're unemployed. Like shit. I thought it's kind of like I just saw it popped up in my feed, man. And I was like, yo, shit, that's JJ's dad. I mean,
Informer enters attack mode.
So is
Hey, wait.
no, wait, uncle. I meant,
Yeah, no, he didn't finish the sentence. My dad's brother.
yeah, my dad. Yeah, your dad's brother.
All right, we got you off on the technicality. Let's fucking get out of here before we push our luck again.
You know, he does call you JoJo whenever you're brought up on those though. If you need like, you need some fire in your
Man.
gut, you know.
Not not killing or inconveniencing him is getting harder by the second. Let's press this fucking button and get out of here.
So, is his stand called Minecraft, or what is that?
It's a video game. Can you eat it?
Isadora stands up, like nods, and just heads towards the door.
Oh, Donna. Before you go, just a word with you is all.
Sure.
Informer disappears. About what you whispered. Are you all good? You all set up here for that?
Yeah. It's a lot better now.
I'm glad to hear it.
What about you?
I don't get out very much, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, if you ever feel the interest of actually going outside, Donna just sets down a business card. Give me a call.
Donna, when you step out, Jack is just like talking a mouth, just a ton right at Isadora about like just what she did in there, and like, shit, you like, I feel bad, but that was some good shit. You really did great with that, and you're brave and shit for like talking about that stuff. So don't feel bad, okay? You're great. You're awesome. Yo, shit, Donna, you too. That was fantastic. I mean, I know it sucks, but like, shit, just good. You did great.
I mean, I think everyone did pretty good. Sorry I didn't share mine in public. It's
no, man.
yeah.
It's good. Like, it's fantastic. I didn't think I thought we were gonna get in a fight or something like that, That's like what happens in shit. Usually. So
if you got into a fight here, you just would have lost.
Yeah, right, I think.
By the way, your gamble,
That was pretty smart.
that paid off pretty well.
Yeah, thanks. I just kind of like I didn't really like think it through too much. I just started.
Yeah, no,
talking.
low key. If that had gone the other way,
Yeah.
we'd probably just be fucking dead.
Yeah,
But it worked out.
like
you know what? It worked out.
yeah. I guess it was. Guess I just got lucky.
Ha!
Oh.
I opened the door!
Oh, good job. You want another
Okay,
caramel
well,
apple? I haven't finished one.
No!
Okay.
I knocked and you did nothing.
Hey, you
Begins
better watch
stuffing
out.
leaves
That
in his
plant is a
mouth.
bomb.
He begins stuffing leaves in furiously upon hearing it's a bomb.
Well, congratulations on opening that door. We're leaving.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
let's go.
thanks, Majestic.
Yeah, no worries.
Isadora's just like picking at her mouth for invisible leaves.
Yeah, the leaf mouth feel.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Donna hands her more gum.
She's like, yeah, it's fine. I still got 3/4 of a piece. She pops another 1/4 of a piece of gum and keeps eating it.
Are you gonna be okay, Isadora?
Hmm?
You seem pretty out of it for a lot of today. I don't want to push you to talk about anything, but I'm willing
That's
to
kind of
listen.
what I was.
Hang on, excuse me. Sorry, real quick. He steps back inside and goes and grabs Kings.
Kings is about to stuff himself into the oven.
Yeah. he starts dragging him out.
I mean, that's kind of what I was hoping what that stand could answer, so I don't really know if I have an answer for you either. That thing seemed pretty smart.
Ow!
Like, smart, but
bitch.
things going by in the background. Okay, come on, little guy, let's go.
Alright. So, JJ, now that you're out of the cell phone free environment, you see that you've actually got a couple texts from Toto.
Oh, okay. What do they say?
I know what you're doing. Fuck you.
Now they say, hey JJ, you didn't come home. Is everything all right? Followed up by, is it because of this? And it's the picture of you doing the big fucking smile for Motley.
I'm just gonna type back what he texts.
Oh boy.
So you have that discussion. In addition, and slightly more pressing, you decide to check on that burner phone that you had, the one that you would
Oh yeah.
Motley's office, and your signal has been just completely cut. You're remembering to check, and you know it was working before you went into the room.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the room was like, proof, right?
Yeah.
No signals should have gotten through, right?
I mean, not while we were in there, but
Uh,
it shouldn't have fucked up the phone that I had. Nah, fuck. I guess stands exist. Like, I gotta believe that Majestic knows what she's doing as far as making that room like ultra mega secure. But now, you know what? It doesn't even fucking matter because I've been walking around mouthing off for like 3 days now. So you know what? If he bugged me first, well done. He looks at his phone, which is like theoretically not in a call. You know what? Well played. Good job. Just fucking stack up your fucking diamond pickaxe, hang up your boots. You did a good fucking job.
Holy shit.
I hope one of those fucking whispering asparagus blows you up, asshole.
I love
He-
this
he-
game.
This is a good game.
He texts Toto like, and then he's gonna take the battery out of his phone.
ooh.
I see. All right, you do that then.
I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing.
So now what?
Well, I guess we either wait for Harley to try to kill you, or we go after what's-her-face ourselves first.
Harley or Gaga?
The second of those. That's the well, I mean, I guess we could go after Harley, but good fucking luck finding her.
I don't think it would be wise for us to go after Gaga right now, because if there's a hitman after me, and they happen to show up as we're going after Gaga,
Yeah, that would suck.
that would be really bad. That is a
Yeah.
fight we will not win.
Could lay some kind of trap or something.
Josh immediately thinks of hot dogs in the rain. Yeah, I guess we could try to do that. There's still that stupid fucking snake going around too.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, you guys didn't get the snake?
No, we didn't get the
we-
snake.
We very did not get the snake, and it almost killed the hot dog guy right as he was about to have a character arc.
I thought you didn't like Hot Dog Guy.
We're cool now.
Oh. That's honestly nice to hear.
If he's alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you just leave him in a gutter? What happened?
No,
We
we
should
took him to
probably-
the hospital, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're like real ass
Wait,
responsible
you
citizens.
took him to the hospital, but you didn't stay there to get treatment?
I mean,
Well,
you pushed him towards the
Yeah,
hospital.
we didn't like go in and stuff,
We're
but like,
kind of in a hurry.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. Hospitals are
Also, it
expensive.
turned out that in the time we were split up, someone tried to kill you. So, like,
Fair.
I
yeah,
think it was the right call to get back.
yeah,
Also, your floor
Also-
is surprisingly comfortable.
yeah, and also, we should probably not like stand right here.
Yeah. I wish
It's a
you'd
nice
told me that
little
you were
way.
just going to lay on the floor. I have sleeping bags and stuff. an air mattress too, so like I could.
Isadora disassociates extremely hard for a few seconds.
Sleeping bags. Sleeping bags.
Are you okay?
Wait, what? Yeah, no,
For a moment, I thought I could hear Johnson whispering on the wind.
2 pennies.
2 pennies.
You zone back in, and Kings has been repeatedly pressing the buzzer button.
I'm so sorry. She says into one of the cameras that she assumes is around.
You don't see any, but you're quite confident.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Majestic is actually trying to talk to you, but she can't talk while the doorbell's being rung.
That's the one, yeah, if we got into this encounter, like if for whatever reason we decided to break out, that was the key.
Yeah, so you guys piss off. Do you have a secondary location you would like to go to?
Ha, nice try, Lamp. You're not getting me to no secondary location.
Yo, let's go to my flat, you know?
Let's really mix it up. You know what? Yeah, I could say your flat's closer to Majestic.
I think it'd be a good... Yeah, it's probably closer, and like, if it gets trashed in a stand fight, I don't care. Like, your house is nice, Donna.
Thank you. Even though the pool table exploded, which is my own fault. I'll just fair. Like, I did that.
What was that combo?
Table to blast.
Damn. All right, yeah, I'll get there then.
I really honest to God thought that if I did table to blast, the concussive force would emanate from the table. I didn't think it would come from in it. So the whole thing just it was. That's why there's billiard balls and it's just planks of wood everywhere in my apartment. I really should have cleaned that up, but you guys showed up like immediately after that happened.
I thought it went fine.
I guess.
Gotta go here because it's a checkpoint between.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
All right, so you guys make it to Jack's apartment. You've never been here before.
Is there a smell? I assume there's a smell.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! This is.
Don't even lie.
This is.
Wow, this place sucks.
Yeah, man. Look,
it's
like
a dump, just like I remembered.
Yeah.
Kings immediately tries to put a fork in a power outlet.
He grabs the fork away, tosses it in the trash. It's just well, actually, yeah, no, don't.
That's good fork, man. You don't want to just throw that away. Fuck,
No.
I gotta start worrying about forks and shit now. Do I even fucking own anything anymore?
Jack's just kind of like, yeah, I haven't cleaned up since Chelsea and I broke up, dude. It's a mess, and it was kind of a mess even before that. I'll be real. But like, yeah,
Do you want
I could
help?
if you, I mean, you know, I could, I guess I could clean it up. Like here, I can clean it up while you guys get comfy if you can. Like,
I'm going to help you. This is horrible.
shit, you don't gotta like. Come on, it's
You're right.
fine.
I don't gotta. I need to. Give me. Where's it? Oh, let me get your oven broom. Let me. Now that it's all preheated, I'm sure
Is
to
that
brush.
on?
God, well, your chili burner is, but thankfully the broom isn't near it.
Izadora's like poking around.
Lamp, will be a headache if we. Okay, no, I guess not. Okay. Yeah.
No, don't worry. It'll be fine.
Donna begins like brooming the floor. My God.
Hey, hang on. Hey, what are you looking for?
Kings is stuffing his mouth with pennies.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Wait. Hey, Kings. Wanna play a game?
Yes. Pennies spill onto the floor.
Yeah, come on over to the couch. Come on. I could play that fighting game with you.
You can lose.
Yeah, he goes and sits down and sets up the controllers again and starts playing video games with Kings.
instead of cleaning up.
Honestly, if you're distracting him, yeah, I can clean.
You feel like this may be the normal routine for Jack anyways, even without Kings here. But yeah, right now it's a good cause. Alright, shit, let's load it up. He distracts Kings.
You
Is
start
it
playing
already-
the samurai fight game.
Isadora definitely like very lethargically brooms up the place before like you know when you think, hey man, it's time to start cleaning, I'm gonna go really hard on this, then you get sad a push and a half in. That's her. She's just like
Yeah, sure, you push this pizza box and like this cup.
That's about right.
Are these like giant jugs or are these trash bags?
Those are trash bags.
Okay. Yeah, JJ is gonna sit down on one as if it was like a beanbag chair.
Christ.
It squelches.
That's awful.
And he's also going to take advantage of Donna and Isadora being distracted right now, and King's never having any attention span anyway, so he doesn't really care that it's right there. Hey, so he fishes around in his pocket and takes out the handful of pills that he grabbed off the carpet earlier when King stole them. I'm not.
shit.
I know I'm not just like. I guess I'm not your dealer anymore. But do you want these back, or you want me to get rid of them?
What? Back? What? He kind of checks and only now realizes that they're gone. That could have been a lot worse. He kind of looks over to his side and sees him cleaning up and sees the state of his apartment and remembering the phone. Dude, don't give them to me, please. Please don't give them to me.
JJ just nods and puts them back in his pocket.
Thanks. You want on? He kind of hands the controller over.
Oh yeah, sure. Why don't you just JJ like goes over here, like takes the controller, like he's gonna sit down between them, and kind of surreptitiously unplugs King's controller when he puts his in, so that he can be the little brother who's totally playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
All right, I play some fighting games against JJ, and King's totally doing a much better job. He's
Oh
learning.
my
Yeah.
God, Kings is winning sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you wanna? Should we have a
Yeah.
brains
Yes,
roll
we
to
should-
see
we
who
should.
wins?
Well, it's a combination of our brains, brawn, and bravery.
Of course,
Oh, shit. Okay.
Kings will roll his anything.
yeah.
Brains, brawn, and bravery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of them.
yes.
It's the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Your
a plus
brains,
7.
brawn, and bravery only total 7.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess you have extra shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nani?
Oh fuck, dude. Dude, I'm getting shit.
I'm winning.
Kings, you're doing great.
Yeah, this thing's kicking your ass.
The guys are being due.
Isadora has given up at some point. She's absolutely given up almost immediately. I think it's only Donna cleaning.
Yeah, no, Donna's still going.
God, I'm
Okay.
just imagining Isadora sits down and starts eating this like unknowably old toast.
Yeah, no, Isadora would sit down. She'd pull out a knife and fork, and then she'd cut out 1/8 of the toast, and it'd be the absolute worst, blackest part of the toast, and would still eat it. I'm gonna go check on them.
That's fine. I'm gonna figure out. First, I'm turning this off.
Yeah, please.
God, the bottom of this pot is just seared black as pitch.
Oh my god, one of my this chili. If I put it down the drain, it's gonna just get stuck. Do you have a what do you call it? It's got the blender bit in the drain.
No, like just throw it in the trash. I think it's ruined.
This is magma. I cannot throw it in there right now. It's just gonna melt the bag and cause
I
a
mean,
problem.
just, like let it cool off, I guess, first, and then we'll throw it in the
Wait
trash.
a minute, chili to chill. There, now I can throw it away, but in 10 minutes it's gonna be hot as shit
throws it
again.
in the trash, and then 10 minutes from now, the trash spontaneously ignites.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust out Spin Doctor because like we haven't really seen where he
where's
stands today. Yeah, but let me grab him. There you go.
The-
Spin Doctor. Chilly to chill. Oh god, it's so hot. Chill.
Oh, are you done with that, Doc?
Spin Doctor is focusing intensely.
Well, when you're done with that, take this, and she just like sets up a broom. I'm gonna figure out. Jeez, oh, what is even happening over here? You keep a newspaper for a hamster? What is this?
Oh shit, yeah. I was thinking of like doing some artsy stuff with it, but I haven't really gotten to that yet. You know. You also noticed some bills on the table there.
Neat.
Piled
So,
up.
much like all modern art, she just tosses it in the garbage. And I couldn't help but notice you've got a couple bills here.
Yeah.
Do you need help with that?
Please, I'd feel terrible. Don't. I got some savings, I think. I don't. Shit.
You also do theoretically have money incoming from the offspring. They just haven't paid you yet.
Damn it. Shit. I mean, I'll pay it off when we get paid, you know?
Okay. Do you need this 4th pizza box? Or at least one that I can see?
No.
Good answer. Donna picks up all the pizza boxes, breaks them down, and starts her own little recycling bin. Because if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right.
Yeah. As he talks, he kind of looks forward as Isadora comes up. Yeah, shit. Sorry about. Yeah.
No, thank you for distracting Kings. Like, I assume this is where he went the other day.
Yeah. I came in. I played the games and shit. And it's okay.
Want to throw me a controller? I could hop in.
Oh shit. Yeah, sure. You want to? Hang on. Let me finish my match against Kings, and then you can hop on.
Die.
Kings, you're doing great.
Yeah, no, he's beating me. Shit. God. Yeah, I'm gonna Jack Ross supers and gets his ass kicked, and then like, okay, well, here, take it.
Isadora,
Jack is a fighting game player after my own heart.
Isadora grabs the controller and just like, well, okay. And is she still playing against JJ?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna actually, with surprising speed, lock in a character.
Oh yeah, you played this one before?
Yeah, like I said, I got a cousin. She's gonna roll
Oh
her
man,
stats.
I know
You're
what
gonna
your
get
stat
destroyed.
spread is. You're gonna fucking annihilate me. Wait, it is
There you go.
technically possible
Yeah,
for me to win. Nope.
Isadora proceeds to annihilate a farewell to King. No, it's actually kind of shocking. Like she sits down like halfway towards the TV, squinty-eyed, and just like locks into character, and then, she's shockingly quick at this. Like,
Does she change portraits?
oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, hold on, no, she locks in a character, and for a split second, and then. Her nearsightedness kicks in again, and she's back to this. Like, to her, it's definitely like a rush of shapes and colors, but one that she's extremely used to, and she puts up a surprisingly good fight. Wow, I should actually do this more often. This is a pretty good time. Like, I never thought that playing against turns over, looks, sees Kings, controller partially in mouth. Kings.
Yeah.
Could be so rewarding, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know he's putting up a fight. He says as his guy dies again.
Kings is controlling the joystick with his nostril.
She actually does genuinely smile mostly at JJ and just says, "Okay, yeah, let's do this again sometime. Maybe under different circumstances in a place that smells less."
I mean, I guess we can bring this to Donna's place, or maybe we want to put it somewhere safer on the assumption that someone's gonna come in here and try to fucking annihilate us in a few minutes.
I forgot about that.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep playing, because, like, this is the only chance we're gonna get before, annihilation.
She smiles at that. Yeah, you're here. And she locks it again.
Shaka goes up to Donna. Hey, Donna?
Yeah.
Can I think I don't like bills and shit. That's, like, my responsibility and all that. But, I do have something that I probably couldn't really do, but I think, like, if you could, I mean, you're the face of anti-cheer, right? All that stuff.
Yeah, more or less.
Everyone was pretty, pretty inspirational right now, and like, I was like, I felt like inspired and shit to look. I was still taking cheer and stuff after we started hanging out. And I know that's probably pretty obvious, right? I mean, look at me. He kind of like puts his arms wide next to the wall. But I don't want to anymore. Like, look, I did it a night ago, and it didn't go well at all. But I don't think I'm particularly tough in any way. I know you're saying that, and I want to believe it, but I don't think I can do this shit. Like, I'm feeling really motivated right now, but I always feel really motivated in the moment, and then it kind of goes away. If you got anyone that can help, if you could like reference me to somewhere, like just like pay for like a month or two, I could try. I'd really, really appreciate that,
First and foremost, I didn't say you were tough just to make you feel better. I did mean that. Donna continues like brushing up the floor a bit and picking up little flicks of things she doesn't want to question too much.
The right call.
Reason being is, first and foremost, you have an exceedingly dangerous stand, and you have willingly tried to use it to help others. That is a gutsy thing to do, and it's paid off for the most part, from what I can tell. And you've really kept a lot of us safe for that, so thank you. Second, you just told Mad Donna to her face that you're doing cheer as she's cleaning your apartment.
Well,
That
shit,
takes some guts.
Shit.
And the part that I like the most, you know it's a problem and you want to be better. Not a lot of people can do that. So good job.
Thanks. No, I'll get on that, but also I'll kind of help with the cleanup and shit too. King's distracted. I can actually do that now. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
No problem. As for the bills, Donna sets down just like $50, just cash that she's got on her. That's not going to cover anything, but at least it'll get you some groceries, because I'm sorry, I threw out your whole fridge.
Oh, shit. It was that bad, wasn't it?
It's important to eat your greens, not those.
Oh, okay.
Bad,
Shit, all right.
not good.
Thanks.
And
No, thanks.
And second, when it comes to the whole cheer thing, I did a partnership for a while with this place called Chemical Romance. Just go there, tell them Mad Donna sent you. Careful with that. That is... Be so careful.
Spin Doctor is focusing so intensely. Chili to chill, chili to chill, chili to chill, chili to chill.
I'm just gonna help him a little bit. I don't know why you didn't just move the trash can there. She like moves the trash can closer.
You move the trash can
Holy shit.
He's still with the delicacy of a goddamn surgeon. Throws away this pot of chili.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to take that out in the next 9 minutes. Yeah, no. There's definitely some things you need to improve on. A shower would be good. Laundry would be an excellent second step. But you are taking really good first steps. So good job.
Shit, thanks. I guess, yeah. I hope you're doing okay too. Like you said it a few times. Like shit, I get it. You know, if you're feeling under the weather, you can imagine like just he kind of like looks a bit. Life's got turned upside down, didn't it?
Yeah.
Happened out of nowhere. One thing you know, you're doing great. Living life the best you can, and out of nowhere you're eating ice cream out of a couch, or on the couch, not out of a couch. I'm not that low yet.
She like leans around the corner. No offense, but I could believe the first one.
Yeah.
You're
that
reminded
comes
of
by
the
home.
ambiguous, horrific, almost dairy-like mold.
Yeah,
stain.
no, she's eyeing that
Yeah.
up. She's trying to figure out what she's gonna do about that.
I don't remember eating ice cream out of the couch. Why did I think of that phrase in particular?
Subconscious
Anyways, yeah,
is
no.
very betraying.
Like you go.
You
to
know
like-
what? Informer showed you a vision of you in a cheer trip eating ice cream out of your couch.
Oh shit! I think of that.
I love the concept
Oh,
of like,
fuck.
oh, I'm out of balls. Oh, the couch.
I'll cut a hole.
Oh shit, dude.
Shit. Yeah. I hope you getting help.
Yeah, working out things like that. They help clear my mind, and I'll be honest, just helping folks has been helping me.
Well, that's good. Yeah. That's real. Like, I guess just nice and shit. Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what to really say. Yeah. I'll just give a hand. He collects his bills and kind of folds them up together, and kind of just puts them in his room next to his beds, on his bed, so remember them. And he's gonna try to clean up his room a little bit, or at least organize his closet.
All right. Well, the kitchen's looking pretty good. I guess so. Nope. That is a later cans. We'll work on those.
Donna, as you're about to go interact with the one thing that I can't move because there's a fucking shelf on top of it.
Yeah.
Your phone rings.
Oh. Donna answers and moves away to not disturb their fight of kingers or whatever they're doing.
Samurai Fight game. I'm pretty sure it's Samurai Fight Show, but you know, it's Samurai Fight Show the game.
It's Cowboy
on
Showdown.
Samurai Fight Show, which was based on Samurai Fight manga.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's Samurai Fight Show, the movie, the game.
Ooh, yeah. Everybody's bad live action.
Oh my god, they're all just it's like fucking Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Exactly.
Fantastic. So you get a phone call, and surprisingly, it seems to be Majestic.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I got done with my thinking faster than I figured I would.
So, about coming outside or business?
No, not about that. About more important things than that.
I see.
You guys want to take down Motley, right?
That's kind of the plan currently. I'll just tell you up front, we don't really have a solid plan of how, but yeah.
I might have an idea.
All
If you were to
is-
shake up a couple of his distributors, he might be more inclined to move people away from him and into other sensitive locations. Might leave him a little bit more vulnerable than usual.
Oh. That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I doubt you'd be able to root them out entirely, but that's not the goal, is it?
No, it's to at least lower the defenses a bit.
I know the spot for one offhand. One of his distributors, that is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a little place called Brother Blue's Bakery.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, it's a nice little place. Of course, they sell drugs on the side, so.
Oh, no, I like them. They have the Brother Bluesberry. Mwah. So good, but now that I know it's for drugs.
Yeah, probably sours it a little bit.
Oh.
Well, if you're familiar with the place, then I guess I won't have to point you there any further.
Do you at least know who specifically there? Because it would be very unwise to walk in not knowing who our target is.
Oh, it's a small business. It's not like a franchise or anything. So like the guy who owns the place is the guy who runs the front counter.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty fun. I mean, I haven't talked to him too much other than like the conversations I've been held hostage for, but he's nice enough.
Yeah. That sucks. Okay, yeah, well, sure, we'll likely go chat with him tomorrow. Actually, tonight we should probably go back to my apartment. We gotta go check up on Rush.
I don't know who that is, but I trust the urgency of the situation. You wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't really, really important.
Rush is a dog.
Okay.
Really good dog.
No, like, if it's important to you, it's important to you. Whatever, man.
They're
I'm not
deaf.
judging.
It just breaks my heart.
Got a deaf dog?
I didn't get him.
Why is he at your apartment, then?
Well, it was the only place to put her.
Is it a dog or is it a puppy?
It's... Donna thinks. Like a... big puppy?
If it's a puppy, it's gonna trash the place.
No, Rush thinks of the deaf dog. Put her in my room.
Oh, so nothing of importance will be lost.
I mean...
Sorry, not a jab at you, but like, it was a really bad idea, I think.
No, it's my fault.
It's your fault the dog's deaf?
No, that is not my fault. It's...
Isadora in the other room, for some reason, karmically crumples.
She drops a combo. No.
No, that's a long story. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll check out the bakery tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all I really have for you in the moment, but I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, is there anything...
I get the feeling helping you guys out is probably better than just hoping you don't spectacularly fail.
It's appreciated. Thank you.
Of course.
Anything that I can do for you, or...
Just be aware that if someone comes knocking on my door with the intent to kill my life, kill my life, yeah, man. Take my life, I will rat you out in an instant. Like, just be aware of that.
I mean, no offense, I didn't expect any less.
No offense taken, it is my line of work, but just making sure we're all clear here.
Yeah, no, fair.
Alright. That's all, really. Oh, and also, in case you're wondering how I got your phone number, don't bother wondering.
I left my business card.
Oh, yeah. I should have used that. I feel like an asshole.
No, like... No, it was really cool. Wow, you found me.
Ah, shit.
Girl, you need to get outside.
Yeah, use your business card. It was really good. It's got, you hear the sounds of shuffling as she goes to collect your business card.
No, it's fine. Don't even...
No, it's great. It's got, a picture of you punching. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's totally fine. You found me. It was really cool. You do need to get outside, though. This is just telling.
I'm good, thanks.
All
No,
right.
I like get enough sunlight that I possibly need for like every week I go out and get more junk food. So like it's fine, you know. That's my interaction. It's all good. Plus, I talk to people as a job. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great, actually.
Donna sits down. You don't sound great.
All right, whatever.
It's just that you sound pretty flustered.
Can I clarify one thing? How is this person? Is there any kind of presence here that's
No.
moving around? Or...
No, this is for fun.
This is for fun.
Okay. Because, stands exist, so I keep every now and then I'm wondering if there's some
No.
bullshit going on.
No, Informer does not allow Majestic to do this. Majestic allows her to do this. It's fine. No, like I'm cool. It's all good. You know, look at the time. Look at the time. Gotta go. Gotta be mysterious.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, you know my number.
I do, because you gave it to me.
I did, but you also found it.
Yeah, but like that doesn't.
It's really cool.
No, it's great. I'm the coolest. Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, the magma.
What will happen next time on Cheer Up?
Next time on Cheer Up, the house burns down.
That was a very talky session. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Super. Glad to hear it.
Oh, that was nice.
Like it was a talky session, but we accomplished advancing the plot and characterizing.
Yeah.
So.
Holy shit, there was so much characterizing.
There was. So, just before we get into fan out or anything, I did have a villainous action for Majestic on the off chance you stupidly wanted to try and throw hands with her. Which is this. It's recklessness. Basically, it just means whatever you tried to do, it failed. Because Majestic is a shut-in who has tricked out this house to be able to thwart anything.
That's pretty cool.
That's dope.
My
Man.
stand home
And
alone.
Yeah. And yet she said I put more thought into it. All I did was say, oh, there's bombs everywhere.
Yeah, she didn't think of that.
Probably because she didn't.
She thought of everything
her
except
house.
blowing up her apartment.
Which, understandable.
Here, let
And
me
when
get,
you're shut in, that's usually.
let me get that good link. Courtesy of Niteris. Thank you, Niteris. This helps us a lot. We really appreciate these Imgur links. At this very top, from Rusty Pepper, simply cheer up.
we got a lot of things.
There's a lot
I
happening.
feel like this is laden with references, but I don't necessarily know what they are.
That's okay. Farewell to my sanity. I feel like that's self-explanatory enough.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pulling the ref over up there in the upper left with farewell to my sanity.
You are pulling the rep. You got Madonna and stuff. It's
And then Madun and sack
Madun.
into back.
Sack into back.
neon,
Giant hands.
Yeah.
neon kiss from a rose. Like, you know.
I like the over the top post for JJ. That's great.
Yeah. Looks like he's
Yeah.
got a top knot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this next one though.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fuck? I'm so impressed.
from Agon.
Read me in.
Yeah, sure. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Field. A farewell to kings in utterly exhausting.
Now why is my throat in excruciating pain?
Oh.
Wonderful.
That might be the single best worst piece of fan art I've ever seen. You should
Huge
be so
fan.
proud.
Love it.
Excellent.
Then
From time.
Yeah. You forgot his opposable feet. He picks up stuff with them. They gotta look like hands.
God.
But thank you so much, man.
So
Excellent.
Much.
It's my turn on the Isadora.
Excellent. Thank you, Rube. And then courtesy of Lester.
Let me crack this open. Isadora, age 12, so
Aw.
full of happiness.
Cracking open this bad boy.
So,
There.
out of curiosity, how old is Isadora?
She's like 29 now.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is Jesus.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
nice
long time.
Good lord. And then from Mitlong.
3 good things. That never happens. I love that. 2 good things. That never happens.
3 good things that never happened.
I love this fan art so much.
Yeah,
Lovely.
super good. Thank you, Matt.
We're
From-
having tech
When everything
problems.
was getting King Crimson.
Yep.
Oh no, it's the mini Ryu's large one, mini kings, big kings.
I see.
Excellent.
Ah, nice.
Ooh,
Godsmack art.
from a name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't in this session. It's cool though. That was mentioned.
I'm just
I was
enjoying
in this
burgers.
session. Still crying though.
Still crying though. I like how you detailed Godsmack's arm. It's awesome.
Really cool.
Good stuff. From Mitlong.
Hold on, I gotta try and parse this font. This can't stop me. It did. Always underestimate kings.
Aw. And then from The Handle is Jammed.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Always tidy up after cook.
That's so cute. Holy shit.
Look at that rush.
That's
That rush is so cute. The cute little Apollo adjusting the pillow.
Yeah.
King's probably killing me in my sleep.
He's eating peanut butter. Does he have
Yeah,
a
but-
deathly nut allergy?
Yeah, he's probably gonna find. I mean, Isadora does have a deathly allergy that she's never going to say nearby King because Kings will kill her with it.
Jesus.
Oh.
And then from Bard, it's
Red
Red
Mobster.
Mobster. Bang!
Monster.
Bang! Love Man, I missed your
Mitlong.
fan art so much.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Bang, 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 bang,
I'm
bang.
gonna be honest, I think the hardest I laughed on the entire stream was the news coming on and Lamp, the enthusiasm and certainty with which you stated. Kings gets up and starts to rhythmically open and shut the drawers of the song.
What a dumbass.
That fucked me up so bad.
And then, courtesy of Bird, it's Baby Mitt.
Finally, something to finally something to sleep on. No more hard cave floors for me.
Jesus, why did they let the 12-year-old show up? And second, why did they not give her a sleeping bag?
Don't ask questions. You'll only get sad answers.
Okay. And then from Lester, Bread Mobster.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And then from The Handle is Jammed,
Yeah.
Aw.
Jack just going to town on some caramel. Ow!
No! No! Yeah, really good. Oh, some Fountain Dew.
It's Fountain Dew.
Fountain Dew, baby! It's a good drink. I like to think it's just tap water colored green. And it's just,
Yeah, that's just what the water looks like in jump setting.
oh,
Yeah, Fountain Dew is just the leading bottled water brand.
Yep.
I can tell this is already Wario fan.
Yeah.
It's finally time for Cheer Up.
Yes, finally here.
Cheer up.
Ah.
You guys are weird. I want to eat some mud.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And then from Mitlong.
That one's for you, buddy.
Your style's perfect for these characters.
Yeah.
Also from
So
Mitlong.
good.
Oh, fucking finally!
Oh my god.
Excellent. From Mitlong, the gang shares secrets after the slumber party.
Informer wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's cute.
Aw. From Mitlong, Donna makes her little caramel apples.
90% sugar, 89% sugar. No, it's 90% sugar, 8% sugar, 1% sugar, 1% hard work.
Always more sugar.
Always more sugar.
Always more sugar. From Mast.
Whispering asparagus fucks.
Aaron, that was
It was
hysterical.
really good. Oh boy. And I think that'd be everybody.
I think that's all she wrote.
Man.
You know, I didn't think of it at the time, but it's funny that in this universe, all the restaurants and like food items are off by one, but all the games are just our universe's games.
Yeah.
It's just Overwatch, Minecraft, and StarCraft.
We can't be bothered. It's harder to be funny about video game titles. Well.
Well, Lamp, thank you so much for running this. This is always a blast.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a plot heavy episode, but you know what? I think you guys I think
that's
I
fine.
picked up the
Really good
mood
one.
correctly. I think you guys were enjoying it.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's
Yeah.
more than fine to have a session where there's no big fight and it's just kind of chill.
And you could have had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll tell you what, Will, because as soon as I made the situation, it was all I was thinking about, just like, oh man, if they really want to throw hands with Majestic, all Will would have to do is turn glass to pass, so she could pass through the glass.
Yeah. I was there was another one that I'd thought of earlier that would just like shut her down instantly. I can't remember what it was though.
But you don't need it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because like I didn't want to fight. I was like I see literally no reason to fight her.
Signal to sling, I break her arm.
Hi. Yeah, alright. Thanks, my players, for being here and being present. You guys make this an absolutely wonderful experience. Give yourselves a great big pat on the back, or give yourselves some more heart-wrenching secrets.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm fresh out.
Well, now what do you tell Informer? Because, like, it's not like Majestic disappeared or anything.
Here's a bunch of sad shit that happened.
Yeah,
Like
you got to
the
be
fact
careful. She'll find your phone
the fact
number.
that ham is now currency. The fact that Isadora just starts mumbling.
Just starts weeping. Yeah. Also, thanks everyone for coming out, donating, giving stuff, doing their thing. You guys absolutely rock. And oh my god, I almost forgot, like always, to plug the fucking Discord.
You should do that.
Discord.
You should join our Discord if you haven't already. All of you
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful people. You can see the weekly schedule. You can get updates on when stuff's happening. You can give stuff. You can be a part of the community. It's a good time.
Yeah.
You can be a part of the Cheer Up chat and
Yeah.
complain about how thinking about Cheer Up is a constant problem.
It is a constant problem.
I know that's my favorite topic in that chat.
I feel like we got a lot of plot from each of the characters. So there's a lot of juice now to really get into.
Yeah, we got some gas now. But even if you don't, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye, chat.
Toodles.
Goodbye.